My bad.
Okay. So once again, this is a treasure hunting theme. Everyone is treasure hunters. You'll know most of the names when you flip, though you don't know your name in the game. There are people out there trying to take your treasure, though. They'll take it by any means possible. Some things you do know. There are 6 Mafia who are trying to take your treasures. And unfortunately, like most movies, the treasure hunters inevitably stab each other in the back every once in a while. 30-minute day start.
You've never had a friend like me.
I am Fountain of Youth.
Alright, guys.
And Town Aligned Medic.
Nice job.
Gar, matey.
Alright, I'll say
My counterclaim, I am Fountain of Death, and I am the Town Aligned Medic.
The sharks be circling the water this evening.
I actually asked.
Gar.
Wait. What did you just claim? I missed it, sorry.
Whoa.
KTN mateys aura.
Yo, what do you say about treasure hunters? Like, I think there's 2 factions of town, dog. 2 factions of town.
Why do you think there are 2 factions, huh, Matt? Are you in a warehouse? Are you in a warehouse?
This will give you
I'm
such a
trying to work out if Ben has
Maybe I could be in a warehouse, yes.
Are you? If you are in a warehouse, what number are you in?
You call that a sword?
Oh.
13.
Yeah, LT
Who said 13? I'm killing you.
I
Who
did.
said I formal era.
I second
There's a formal and era.
All right, so I got information
Now that's a sword.
that said that there is one Mafia in Warehouse 13, and you just
Warehouse 13 is a fucking TV show, you fucking idiot. 13. Get the fuck out of here. Stop
I
trolling.
believe LT. We're fucking
I am Town.
Long yarn, so bad.
I look for questing buddies.
What are the rules as far as we're allowed to like divulge what our role is and?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. All
What's
the
that
right now.
Oh, Era, are you gonna defend
hold on,
yourself?
guys.
Yeah, I'm Town.
Ben is Town.
I don't believe you.
Never lynch him the rest of the game.
Ron.
We can lynch free.
You
can
counterclaim
lynch
Ben as
Storm
medic, and now you're.
I was about to say Sozerg.
I claim Fountain of Death.
I begin my quest.
Okay, guys. I had a cop check last night, and Stormsight's Mafia. We're lynching him.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm Town.
Golden boy.
All right, so I don't want to waste time in the day. So, Era, would you like to push the vote?
No, because I'm Town.
Listen up, mateys. There be 6 Mafia in this game. If you beat Town, we must lynch the Mafia.
What's your role, Era? What's your role?
I'm
I
not
don't know
telling
what
you.
you're saying, but I love you anyways.
I love
I want to share my treasure with you.
I'm not telling you my role because I don't want to die in the
Treasure aids?
No, it's not
If you
AIDS.
guys, if you guys lynch
Then
me,
I'd gladly
if you guys lynch me because of LT shitty accusations about
No, Era, just so you know, you were rescinded on.
Oh, okay, cool.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Why
maybe
do
an
you
LT.
do that?
So we are lynching
Because I think he's Town.
Yeah.
Not because he claimed Town, but because he said no.
Formal.
He
I said formal. Someone second.
I formal
Andy, did you
store.
say Yan or no?
Stormsight.
No, Store is lying.
Someone
Formal
second it.
No, Store is lying.
Yes, I'm obviously lying, but that doesn't mean he's not Mafia.
Who did you formal? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
No, we're not formaling anyone. Just
Oh yeah, I will allow a second storm.
Okay, thank you.
an idiot.
He knows I will do that.
I'm aware, John.
I think we got resources.
Hold on. I can give my accusation now. So here's the deal. Stormsight's been very quiet most of the day. So I know it's early in the day.
Oh man, all 3 minutes of the day, boys.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's been 3 minutes, but it's just kind of been like Wyatt back. You know, I
Oh,
called
that
out-
awkward moment when I talked to you and I said, "Oh, no surprise that I'm on your list of people you're okay with lynching." So no, I haven't been quiet all day. Why are you lying?
Bro, you wanted to kill
taking over
Storm
me
before
right
the
now.
game started. Like, stop being an idiot.
Hey, okay, so what?
No, but your reasons are trash. Like, if you want to just like put like
It's
on
not
the formal
trash, though.
just to
It's
lynch
still
me like you
Mafia.
want to,
I'm
not Mafia. Like,
he's
this is
Mafia.
ridiculous. You're being a troll right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
what-
dude, just
It's
push the
like-
vote.
It's hard for me to read these.
It makes
Storm,
me so
just
much
push the
more
vote, dude.
Mafia because you're speaking over me right now when I'm trying to give you an accusation, and like.
But it's in my formal time.
Like, No, I'm allowed to give an accusation, and you spoke over it. Like the
No,
whole
your
time-
minute's
But
over.
it's in my formal time.
Yo, your minute's over, Store. Sucking asshole.
Like it's been. Like, I'm not talking over you during your accusation time. I'm talking over you during my formal time.
Yo,
so,
dude,
yeah.
just push the vote, bro. Just push
I'm not. I
You
don't.
guys are so
I'm
bad at
down,
showing.
I'm not pushing a
Storm, are you
vote.
supposed to keep-
Like I'll let
Storm, are
people
you
use my
keeping
time to
live?
be productive, but I'm not pushing.
Okay,
This thing's
Storm,
actually
like,
really heavy.
Storm, I agree with you. Storm needs to die just because we couldn't like zero him, but.
Oh, he slipped.
So,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
are you Vanilla Town or are you a Power Roll?
Oh, I think we're all Vanilla Town. If the modded information was correct, there's no
Storm,
Mafia.
are you
Daelin
Vanilla
was there for half an hour and just didn't hand out any votes.
I just want to say, in the night phase, I won my league game, and now I'm in my promos. So
Nice.
I'm
You
just
wanna
saying,
die?
you're gonna be a bitch.
LT, is your chance of winning higher if we kill you today?
no.
you're not
You're
killing
not
LT.
distracted.
You're
Yeah?
never
Depends
killing
what lineup you are, Jan.
Not playing me.
Talking over me when I'm still under formal.
Yo,
Like
no one
what is
cares
going
about your
on here?
formal though. That's
Yeah,
why.
I care about my formal. I'm Town. I don't want to die.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get
Storm,
lynched
you
with
get
bitch.
live.
Just fucking push the
The
vote.
last
no
time I
one-
was formal this early in a fun game, I did get lynched.
Well,
So
that's because you
If
decided to
Town
be bad.
votes that early, they're just bad, honest to God.
What do you
Like,
mean? I got Benny
why you
lynched
keep
that
alive?
early one.
Not necessarily.
Storm, someone's gonna get mislynched. It's a huge game. Why are you worth
yeah,
keeping
no.
alive?
It's so like getting mislynched at like 5 minutes into the game is like really shitty.
Well,
So
it's 6 minutes in the game. Don't worry.
Lovely.
oh, okay, that's a little bit better.
Put your
Storm,
headset on.
Storm,
Help me
Storm, do
lynch
you have a
this man.
minute? Do you have any reads?
I don't know. Like this game's been pretty trolly.
This guy doesn't even have any reads. He doesn't even have any reads.
What do you think of LT? What do you think of LT?
I think he was just trolling at the beginning, and he formaled you off of a.
I got a
troll.
town read off of him.
I do like
Nah,
your
LT
response
is
to
Town
it
every
though.
time.
Do you
LT's
think me
Mafia
and LT
was
are
Storm.
town?
I don't know what LT is, but I'm pretty certain that you're Town right now. Like it's hard to get reads on this game,
I'm
and I'm
claiming
like the
fourth
only one
party.
talking
Don't
right
worry.
now.
Little
I'm claiming
Temple
fourth
is
party.
Mafia. We are going to kill him.
I'm counterclaiming fourth party.
I'm gonna say,
Is Mafia Benny?
Out on this game so far is the fact that Benny came out and said like he already came out with a pre-prepared speech saying he was medic. Normally he doesn't say shit when he.
What was his?
Fuck,
what-
are you saying? He was hypnoed.
Lynches today.
Like
Mod,
RJ,
Storm,
are you
confirm.
stupid?
Store. If you
I'm
want
hard
to kill
climbing
Storm,
first
you
party.
rescind and you formal him later.
Yo, we're gonna kill LT and then we're gonna kill RJ.
No,
No, we're not killing
Everybody
anybody.
Can someone tell me what Benny claimed earlier? I'm confused.
The
Never
people
kill
Claimed
Everybody be
Cobb,
quiet so Mod
Jack
can
of
talk.
Spades,
Quiet. Mod, talk.
Vigilante.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Doesn't even care. I was lunchtime.
Our
And
Mafia.
time
I don't care what his role is.
push or rescind.
Before I answer that, can you answer if there's 2 lynches today or 1?
There's 2
Do
dumbass.
you count 16
Thank
players
you.
or more?
Hey, chill out, man. Like, no reason to call somebody a dumbass over that shit.
Yo, get off the
Donkey.
store.
We're lynching the dumbass Storm Slide
Mom.
because he's actually Mafia and didn't actually do anything in his defense.
Okay, 10 seconds.
So why would I have a defense against your vendetta? Like, there's nothing to say. Nothing's happened this game. It's been pretty trolly. It's hard to get reads off that. I did get a town read on Era, but everything else is just meaningless right now.
Silence.
Hey, if you wanna vote on Stormside, put your hand up to the camera and leave it there in 3,
Medics
2,
voted.
1. Vote.
You hammer! What are you doing?
I think that's all counted.
I was late, sorry.
That's a miss.
Gar mateys, I even said it. 6 Mafia in this game.
Okay,
If
so-
you
Wait,
vote for anyone you think be Mafia.
gentlemen.
That was it. That was a
Hold on, no, that was actually more useful.
me a drink.
I got
Guys,
three
guys.
town reads off that. I got Stormside,
Matt?
Store, and RJ.
That was
Matt
all
is
town who
Mafia.
voted.
How do you
except
think
Storm.
That is
What?
Benny, stop being retarded.
Andy, Andy,
Do you think Store comes out right now?
RJ do?
Like-
What did RJ do to town with him?
It was when he
Benny.
spoke up in Stormside's defense, and RJ's Mafia is normally very lurky.
What did he say in my defense?
So I'm giving him a light town read. I don't remember.
Okay, and why did you vote?
Defend him.
RJ
RJ talked about Benny.
remember
I talked
speaking,
about
that's not
Benny, and it was just really dumb because I didn't realize he'd been hit.
Okay, and why did you vote?
I voted because I didn't particularly like Stormslide.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything like?
I voted for YOLO.
Listen.
It's not. It's not Storm. It's not a personal thing. Just the way you reacted in this
Like,
game.
there's no. He's like.
No.
Let him answer, please.
Let me finish, Storm. The reason I voted, I was in with you in the last game, and you got formaled early, and the way you reacted to that was really good, and I thought you was.
Yeah, but there was actually something to react to. Storzerg was planning as this vendetta from the beginning.
Yo, is anyone else?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I really.
Like, I don't care. Like, you're reading me off of the
guys, my opinion is Stormslide. It's not playing the Stormslide. Guys, can I talk about something kind of important, please? And the way Stormslide is. I want to ask Benny. Benny, did you really? Are you hard claiming that you got hypno during the night?
Okay, I'm not going to answer your question. I'm gonna talk about something much more important, which is.
No, it's not, because if you hard claim, we have a hypno who can just out, and we have.
Okay, shut up.
No, I didn't hypno him. I swear.
Okay.
Shut up. Okay. So
I'm gonna tell you.
So anybody who's smart. So anybody. Basically myself. Nobody else in this game, maybe
me. Yeah.
Anybody who's
Thank
smart.
you for the compliment.
would realize this. All right. So here's the thing: we have 6 Mafia in this game. With that amount of people who voted, Mafia would just throw up their hand and kill Stormslide there. The fact that Stormslide did not die, he dies.
No, I disagree.
That's somewhat
easy for Mafia.
It's possible that Mafia did vote there, and it's a lot harder to coordinate like a massive fucking hammer. Like, there's 6 Mafia. They can't you think all Mafia are gonna see like 5 votes and be like, hey.
I think a lot of people voted who had no reason to vote.
Yes. Right now, okay? Hey, Dan,
what are you talking about? I'm not being defensive. You guys are pushing a world that I'm trying to look at other worlds. Like, okay, I'm not, okay. Look, you can chill out. Like, I don't know you, and you're being a dick. Like, I don't want to be BM anymore. Like, I've been BM a lot, and I'm trying to move away from that. But you're making
just
it really
ignore
hard.
his presence in the game, so we can move on, please.
I think Stormslide is very talented.
There's a reason why I'm talking a lot today. I have immunity, so I get to say random.
Doesn't matter. Just get read. You don't have to talk.
I don't have strong reads. I'm liking Stormslide less and less. Benny is bringing up interesting logic. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's important to consider.
Y'all, this is why you should have killed
Could you do me a favor and say the word November? No reason.
No. Yeah, fuck.
November, sweet December.
What number comes after October, Slip?
What the fuck?
No, 10.
I'll say it. I promise.
Alright. I'm not saying anything the rest of the day. I'll talk tonight.
Come on, man. Just say November.
Tonight, boys. My formal putty.
I second putty.
Remember.
My accusation.
You guys are awful.
Bite his leg off.
Alright, wow.
Bite his leg off.
So if we want to lynch a Mafia today, we can lynch Little Temp because he tried to better claim the medic. Plus, he was super defensive of Stormslide for no reason.
What do you mean? I don't give a fuck. I voted on him.
We could also lynch Nan.
Yeah.
9 gods 9.
I rescinded on Buddy.
I'm really uncomfortable because like I missed the medic claim, I guess.
Alright, Benny said it at the start of the day. It doesn't matter.
Did he say his actual name though?
It's Putty. Putty has already been formal. Look at that.
Let her talk.
Iverson.
I'll translate.
Don't do this.
Okay, guys, it's fun to formal everyone in the first 25 minutes. At one point, we have to try to
Daelin, Slip just
play
said
the
November.
game. Please.
Can somebody please second body?
Which is kind of stupid because I second the first 2 formats.
Yo, Slip, what if you say November and you get a cop to
Does anyone have any idea
say November, dude? You'll never.
Yo, I'm just saying, Banks is claiming voodoo in the game. Like.
What if the word was voodoo?
No, I'm gonna have outed.
I think he's just trolling, to be honest.
I think so, but I'm still not saying it.
What if you say the word and you get a gun?
That's nice.
That's what I'm saying. What if you get like a cop check, a gun?
And if you say the word and you die, we just lose.
There was no night action. You're talking.
Yeah, if you say November and then die, I'm in trouble.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and help Benny out here.
You Dawkins, there was no night actions.
I can agree that
I really wanna ask Ben something.
Yeah.
Ben, should we kill you right now? Because if we, in case you're town, you will say later on, please kill me now because I'm useless. And if you're mafia, it's good to kill you.
I'm always useless, but today is a great day, gentlemen.
We should kill him just because
today
I think it's a pretty good mafia tale.
Okay. Killing the seeds of this game.
Steals treasure.
And here,
And like people talking over each other.
Is anyone else uncomfortable that Sorcerer hasn't said it?
We can miss JJ. He's not a real pirate. He's questioning his own Yar.
I second
Ben, you know, dude, you know why we be pirates?
Okay, stop talking. I have a minute.
Because we are.
We are.
Stop talking.
Yo, Daelin, I seconded
I
Vinny's
don't get the
formal
pirate
So
joke.
much
I have
cancel.
a full minute for my answer. I don't even need a minute. So
No,
here's
on Putty.
Putty.
I'm Putty.
You are Mafia, and we're going to kill you. You also did not vote on the Mafia, who was Stormslide.
Damn straight.
And I'm going to put my hand up and lynch you. And the Banks is going to feel sad because you're going to be dead, but I'll be happy because.
Yo, also, I have a second. I get my secondary. That's not actually.
I don't want
real.
Banks to be.
But all pirates vote because sharks eat pirates. So
Yeah.
you should vote on the
I'm
sharks.
kind of afraid of Putty, I have to admit.
Hey, it's
Good
okay.
accusation.
I don't. I already have a human.
Guys, sharks are evil.
Putty's stomach is clearly
I'm
full.
already.
Sharks are evil.
That is false. Sharks can be a good or neutral alignment if you summon them as.
Yeah, we're killing him.
Cub.
Sharks.
Oh, dead.
Putty, I have to ask you, are you more of a hooker Putty or escort Putty today?
I'm more of a neutral putty.
Aren't those the same?
Neutral escort.
A neutral Putty.
Yeah, she just.
Are you claiming third party?
Yeah, that's what I was like. What?
That's what Blunt thinks.
That's why I asked hooker or escort.
I didn't even think of that.
Hooker or
No
escort.
way, I think Cody is tall.
Jan, how much you pay?
What did you say, Poop Deck?
I'm actually, I'm a little
Are you
bit
asking for a
worried
price?
That's not
because,
Why are you worried?
well, this is a game of stealing
answer
treasures, and I'm pretty
what
certain that
money
I'm a
is
treasure and that I was stolen.
Jenny, what alignment?
I'm trying to figure it out right now, but no one's telling me what Benny's.
What's Banks' alignment?
I didn't ask Daelin.
So far he's just trolled and like not really done anything.
Like something.
We'll see what happens when Slip says November.
So far so good.
Yo, Slip, just say it, dude. No balls.
It's gonna be hard to claim Cadillac voodoo.
Okay, I actually do have a pertinent question, Jennifer. Why did you not vote on Storm?
Jennifer.
Did you
The
just
fuck
call
is
me
Jennifer?
I did.
Jennifer.
That's not even close.
We're being very serious for a moment. Why did you not vote on Stormslide?
I don't know. First of all, Jennifer's not my name. Second of all,
I disagree, Jennifer.
I just completely disagree with the name of yours.
okay, well, you can bring that up with my parents to name me Jenny and not freaking Jennifer. Now, the more important part of your question, I didn't vote on him because I rarely vote day one. Like, I don't feel comfortable voting that soon.
But you're a shark.
But Jenny, don't you think that
Jenny,
I didn't vote for one? Okay, but I have reasons for that. But don't you think you need to vote on people to get them killed?
What was that? What was that reason?
Mafia.
Okay, Storm, if he has a reason, it's most
Jenny, I'm going to die. Okay, I'm hard claiming Robin Williams. Okay, I'm going to die soon.
Kill yourself. Don't kill yourself.
I would like an answer to my question.
I'm going to propel this helm forward. So Jennifer, what do you think about Stormslide after the vote? Number one, and number two, what do you think about him constantly asking what my role is, as if he were the werewolf?
What the fuck?
Werewolf?
Okay, I'm pretty certain that you claimed my role with the name of my role at least.
So what's the
And
name
I'm
of
not.
your role?
I don't want to say it because I don't know what he said his name was.
How about you say it so I know what his name is. I know
what he said. I know what he said.
Oh my god, this is not okay.
Do you know your name?
Yes, I do. Okay, whatever.
The
I
name
fucking
of
already fucking pushed myself into this corner. I am the fountain of youth.
Oh, we're both done with you. It's awesome.
Oh no, Benny already claimed that. Get fucked.
That's my point. That's my point.
That's what he just said, Matt.
Benny already claimed that.
No, you do understand. You do understand that I think that what I was saying is. Can someone rescind this?
Nope. We're lynching you and Benny.
Why didn't you
can't lynch me?
Why didn't you counterclaim Benny?
Because I didn't hear it. So I tried to get clarification.
Push rescind.
We're going to push to vote on Miss Jennifer.
Her name is Jenny.
Okay, well, 10 seconds. I am a shark, and I eat.
I don't want to kill her.
I'm also cow.
Don't scare the shark. He'll eat you. Can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Put your hand up to the camera and leave it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
RJ, you lied.
I said I don't want to. I don't.
A formal Benny.
Alright, so let's take
formal Benny.
No, fucking Benny trying to get read.
Hey Dan.
Yeah, so
My formal Benny.
I said Benny as well.
Dan, why are you mad?
Yo, the formal on Benny. Accusation Benny. I think remember last one game when I wrecked your shit day one? You're playing the same exact way. Yo, stop talking! Stop talking! There's a formal on Benny. I'm accusing him. Benny is playing the exact same way he did when I lynched him as Mafia the last fun game. He's just pushing on easy people. Like, he's gonna tell you he has a bunch of Mafia reads, and they're not the people he's pushing on.
Yeah, secondary accusation, Benny. You pushed on Stormside, who I'm quite confident is town. I think your logic that Mafia for their hands up is
that did that. That was Store that pushed on him.
Yo,
Benny's been calling Stormside Mafia all day.
After the formal stepped up to try and bury Stormside.
After the formal.
Okay, now nobody's going to talk during my formal, and I'm going to monopolize the next 4 minutes.
Hey Jennifer, how you doing?
And shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Don't talk. Okay, great. Here's the thing: we're going to kill people who are trying to lynch a hypnoed medic who is outed as medic.
I didn't hypno you though.
Oh, this is
Yeah, because there was so many. Because there was a night zero. Oh wait.
Yeah, honest to God, if
Stop talking. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you my exact role. You are the fountain of youth. Within the chalice in your hand is the last remnants of the fountain of youth. It bestows life to those who drink from it. Once per night, you can choose to save a person from 1 KP. You are town. Furthermore, I will read you not only my role, but I will read you the conversation I had with Daelin. And this was actually really funny because when LT came out and said that I'm the fountain of death, I laughed because I actually brought that up with Daelin. I said, he came in his face and I said, can I?
I bet you Benny is actually the fountain of death, and that's why he claimed fountain of life in the first place.
No, shut the fuck up, Slip. Shut the fuck up.
No, Slip. I am the invisible man.
Okay, shut up.
I got money on it.
Shut up. Okay, shut up. Okay, so this is a conversation.
He's laughing because he knows it's true.
Shut up.
Quiet down. It is his formal.
Shut up.
He's not even saying anything.
So here's the conversation. I said, can I alter my role to be fountain of youth or death, and I can choose to save or kill? And Maud Daelin says, unfortunately not. And I said, and I can choose my alignment. And Maud Daelin says, but you can just save people you think are Mafia if you want. And I said, no, that's dumb. I want to kill people. And Maud Daelin said, oh snap, LOL. And then there's a subsequent part.
I feel like I'm playing with man pants.
That's the problem.
Benny's text in his face was the exact same as mine.
Because
why aren't we killing Storm?
So here's the thing, Stormside. Stormside, you save me, I save you, and we will live.
We got this.
And we will live forever.
Benny.
Hey, Benny.
How did you get hypnoed if there's no night zero actions?
I got a night zero action.
I tried to ask the mod if there were any night zero actions because
there wasn't.
Benny, do you believe Storm is town or Mafia right now?
Given that he knows my the exact text to my role, he has to be town.
Well,
how do you know that he knows?
Okay, Benny, he just said that's what my vote said. He never read it out.
Never proved it.
Like he can fake that. Honest to God.
You want me to read it
Yo,
out?
wait, that's what my role said too.
Stop talking. Stormside, read from your paste bin.
Wait, you claim fountain of
claiming hypnote on Benny.
Here's a better thing to do. My paste bin was created yesterday.
Mine was created on March 12th, 2015, size 0.1.
Oh my god, that's so OGI.
So, Benny, do you have any reason is Mafia for bullshit?
No, okay, like, all right, I'm gonna tell you guys all something real quick. Like, on the remote chance there actually was a night zero action, Benny's probably just roll cop. 2, the numbers in this game, there's at least 6. There's 6. Yo, yes, because if you're roll cop, he's just going to. If you're roll cop, he's not going to copy paste you his roll. He's just going to send you the paste bin. Like, congratulations. 2, there's 6 Mafia in this game. That means there's 17 town. It takes 12 to lynch today. That means town actually does have to vote. Like, you have to actually read Benny as Mafia and vote.
I'm not voting someone who's like.
I think it's more likely
Storm,
that Daelin
he's like
accidentally
roll
sent
cop.
the double.
He could be.
I don't think that's.
Why would he? Is there?
Out of the realm of possibility, but I don't believe that.
Okay, so this is actually.
I have done that before.
Like I said, like he.
I figured it out though.
That was weird
Shut
to
up,
me.
buddy.
Jenny can confirm.
Okay, so can we lynch Dan since he's
I
not
pushed the
doing
vote.
I'm in the formal is up.
No, we're killing 9 gods and Nan. They're both Mafia.
I push.
So is Demon.
No, we're killing Matt.
Yo, good idea, Banks.
I got
We
you,
are
boy.
going to kill the person.
I'm
who is
medic save you, don't worry. I'm actually the fountain of
10
life.
seconds. Holy fucking shit. We are going to kill the person who is trying to lynch the confirmed medic. Not only did I know word for word exactly what my role is, I knew the exact size of the paste bin text. If you put your hand up, you are fucking retarded. We are going to kill Slip.
All right, 10 seconds
Oh,
are up.
fuck
Want to
you,
vote on
guys.
Benny? Put your hand up the camera and leave it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote.
Hammer.
Oh, they lynched him.
Benny, you are dead.
I think that he gave immunity
Hold
to his
on.
Mafia partner.
That was hyper uncomfortable
Oh,
because.
shut up. Shut up.
Benny flips as Lara Croft.
He did steal my treasure. I fucking said that.
Lara Croft is
Benny did absolutely nothing to
It's
convince
so
me he was
easy.
town
Like, it's
before.
so easy.
Okay, Ben, what
The
do you
reason I
think
didn't vote
now?
on Jenny is
Confirm town, bitch.
They're actively scummy. Yeah?
Slip, I wish he was the fountain of death. That'd be
So,
funny.
Banks, are you still protecting your partner, or are you fine that we killed the Mafia there?
We
Here's
know
the thing, I think Banks is spot on. I had Nan and 9 gods as Mafia
Like,
as well.
normal
So-
9 gods.
Hold on. Why not? JJ? Why not JJ here?
Why 9 gods?
How does
Why are
he?
you off?
Why am I?
Alright, I am formally 9 gods because you didn't vote on Benny, which
Yeah,
is
no,
pretty
LT,
obvious.
hold on.
No, it's my fucking accusation.
he-
Like a monkey.
How did he just die? Like, I'm just gonna say that. Like, okay, so I know.
He was lying about his
I know
role.
that he.
Who didn't vote?
It sounded like he flipped in Mafia,
Wait,
and
is
a
this
lot
what?
of people
Don't worry.
voted for like right
Hold on,
after at
Banks,
the
an
end.
accusation on
I
9
thought I
gods.
defended.
He could have been a
him
3P.
Yo, Banks, because I'm better than you at this game.
Even though
I think I
9
received
gods.
the form.
Guys, move on. There's
Who's
a
this
formal.
number on?
9 gods.
9 gods.
Yeah.
my form. Okay.
Whatever, 9
You want
gods.
Yeah, 9 gods is fine.
All right. So the reason I didn't vote on Benny because it was really inconspicuous. I thought like him naming his entire basement and everything was kind of irrelevant. I was like, well, that's kind of scummy, and it's like you could steal an item because we're playing fucking the stealing thing.
No, he read
Alright,
Storm's roll. So
Yeah.
Storm
Yeah.
dies in the night tonight. Watch.
Yeah, but why did he say his role at the start of the game? So that's what I was going through my head. And a lot of this day's been trolling,
Exactly.
and he was pushing on people, which was pretty scummy. But I wasn't sure, honestly. Like,
Well, if he
I
was
didn't- I didn't
hypnoed,
wanna,
he wouldn't
like,
have claimed my role. So.
yeah.
Yeah, you all had a go at me saying they've been hypnoed.
And as I said, as I pushed hard on him, the Hypno can out if you hypnot him, because then we have a confirmed.
I already said.
And no, Matt, you're just shitting.
Okay,
Because
so
you're a shitter.
can you guys like stop talking over each other? Like the reason why I haven't said shit the entire day is because all I hear is 4 people talking over each other, and me trying to talk while hearing 4 other voices is like the dumbest shit in the world is down. So
Hey, 9 gods, I got a question
I
for
know
you.
dumber things, but okay. Go
Wait,
on.
hold on, sirs. You can hold it. So LT, I wanted to ask in the beginning why you decided to form 2 different people, and like for what fucking is it just because it's a fun game? Like I've never played a fun game.
All right. So Era, I did some interaction with I think Warehouse 13 or something, and Era was the first one to talk about it.
Right.
So I thought I could capitalize on that and get a read from him. I got
Okay.
a down read from him.
Okay,
Putty
so that's-
was just because Putty is Putty.
Buddy. So you have like your own reasons for formulating out of nowhere.
Well, it was the
gave
first
you.
3 minutes of the day, and I got.
I think he did get us information from it, so it's whatever.
So
Yeah.
Stormzorg, what's your question?
Okay, it's just stories, Eric. But okay,
Whatever.
how do you feel about Dan, and how
Hey,
mad do you
Berber.
think he is?
Dan?
Yes, Captain Blackbeard.
Captain Blackbeard, the drunk.
How do I think that's a relevant question for.
Nine Guts, can you just?
I actually want you to answer because I don't really know what story is getting at with this.
Okay, so okay, I just don't like understand a lot of the first 15 minutes or so of this day has been really irrelevant. A lot of people have been quiet, and among myself, O'Kane spoke up in the first part of the day, and he kind of shut
I didn't ask about O'Kane.
I agree with you. Let me ask you a counter question. How do you feel about Storzerg asking you why I haven't contributed to the game when there's people who haven't even watched this entire game?
So like Animal, Storzerg, are you guys in a chat together just trolling town?
No.
Can I like formal? I have a minute left.
I know you let the boy let the guy informal talk. Serious.
Like this is completely like BM. If you guys are just blowing my formal out of nothing. But
I was actually asking you a legit question. I want to know what your opinion.
I was asking legit question.
You're still talking over him.
I don't know what the interaction was. Maybe he's trying to get a read on you or my read off of you, since like you haven't contributed so much. In my opinion, you could have contributed. That's your own. I think it's really weird that Banks is only gave reads this game and only spoken up. He's given 3 reads on 3 different people. He hasn't said shit this entire game when he's a very active player. It's kind of weird. John has been pretty active this game, very town indicative. I think that's very town. But I could be wrong.
Nine Guts push on Banks when he's yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay, and I think
asking
the Hypno
tomorrow it's gonna be
very
formal.
towny. I don't know. Fear hasn't talked this game. Ben hasn't got to talk.
November, bitch.
Demon hasn't said anything, and he's been free ride.
Oh my.
He said November.
Sure, send.
Oh, end of formal.
Okay. So Nine Guts, you would confirm.
Shut up.
Have no read on Dan.
Store.
Do I have 10 seconds or what?
Yeah, you get 10 seconds.
I'm town here. I didn't really get to talk during my formal. There's a lot of BM this game. Love trolling, but it's a fun game, so I understand. I think the town was semi-productive in the middle part of the game. I think.
Vote on Nine Gods. Put your hand up to the camera and leave it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote. That is not enough. 2 minutes for your guarantee.
Okay.
I'm confirmed town. I'll be making this formal.
Okay,
I will be making this formal.
Storzerg voted. Storzerg at the beginning of the day hard claimed that Storm is Mafia. Benny claimed the same role. Benny flipped kinda as Mafia, so I have to believe
that doesn't make Storm Mafia. Like Storm might be Mafia, but that's not related.
The main reason why he pushed on Banks so hard. Like,
I don't like that the only time Banks spoke up was.
I'm just saying Storzerg claiming that hard that Storm is Mafia.
Look at the vote on me.
Hey guys, I got a legitimate thing, like not trolly at all. Okay, so here's the deal. I said I was formaling Storm at the start of the day. Guess who said they would second it? Jan.
I did.
Vote with it, right? Guess who actually didn't do anything with it? They troll voted at the very end. Jan. Guess who's now pushing on me right now based on the current events that have happened?
Yeah, because...
Is that not suspicious?
What happened with Benny? What happened with Benny?
I agree.
I think it's actually more interesting to look at the vote on me because if
I form more Cub.
When he formed Emmer is not true. And a lot of Mafia.
I got a second. No, we got a second on Cub.
Oh my god.
I seconded Cub.
I'm not Alright. Time for me to lynch Mafia number 2 today. Cub, you haven't voted on a single person. You've said nothing today. I believe you are Mafia. It's pretty easy, actually.
Can I talk now? Cool. I actually
explain not voting on a single person. Start with that.
No. Let me just start off with the other thing you said. So I have spoken today. I actually hard claimed LT as town because I believe the interaction he had at the very beginning of the game with Era and Matt was super towny. I actually think the 2 scummiest people here are Matt and JJ. JJ doesn't vote on the guy with Benny. And Matt,
the guy who flipped his Mafia. Good call. Good call. The guy who voted on the guy who flipped his Mafia is Mafia. Like, good job.
There's probably Mafia in the vote.
It was a vote that honestly shouldn't have even recounted.
I have a question for you.
Doesn't matter.
Here's the thing. I look at who voted on.
What do you think about Putty?
It was more of like a, oh shit, all of town voted. I guess I'm voting.
Who is this person?
I haven't been voting because okay, let's see who we've been voting on. Storm. I thought he was towny as shit. Benny,
that's ridiculous.
Honestly, I was down to believe there was more than one medic. Why the fuck not?
With the same exact name, that's the problem. Alright, I have a question for you.
Well, then why am I
Why
gonna
have you not voted on everyone, and I have voted on everyone?
Storm didn't even want to read his fucking.
Why do you think God's
thing
is down?
afterwards. Why would I not believe Benny before?
Hey, Cup.
What did you think about Benny's formal outside of his claim on roll?
Honestly, I thought it was super convincing that he read it. I didn't even.
Okay, again, outside of the fact that he claimed the role.
Honestly, it's true. No, if it's my fucking formal, you're gonna ask me questions and you're gonna talk over me. It's fucking retarded.
You're not answering
right?
the question. You're
I
talking.
am. You're just not
saying
letting me.
words. No, I said ignore his role
Yeah, I'm
claim.
still going, and you're still talking.
Yes, because you're gonna get lynched. You're Mafia. You're claiming Mafia right now.
I'm actually town with the most precious treasure.
Oh,
so you're gonna try the same route as Benny and just claim a role and not talk about anything in the game.
No. I've already explained who I think is town. I've explained who I think is scummy.
I think he's Mafia, and I can tell you why.
I'm telling you something about my role.
You've given us two reads. LT is town and JJ is Mafia.
I think 9 goals is down.
I have the most prized possession,
Calling me, Cup.
and I am town.
Can you
explain your interaction? You've been super disruptive,
guys, shut up.
but I'll hear you out for a little bit.
Okay, so I want to know two things. One, Jan,
Yeah?
with his accusation against me and
Oh my God,
his
Storzer,
early
please
interaction,
stop.
It's about
and
company.
how mad
It's about me. It's about me.
Hey,
and
so
how
are
mad
you
he
drunk,
is.
mate?
I've got a bit of a problem here. Like, who's blaming you? Who didn't vote?
Can you explain
I
your
kind of want to. My big question at the minute is why.
Whoa! Let him answer the question. No. RJ, shut up.
You guys are wasting my fucking time. You guys are wasting
I can't wait till.
Oh, how about you give reads?
Congrats.
Yeah, can you
I've
explain
given
your
you
reads on
I
Scum?
said Lil Temp is town for me because I've already fucking explained.
There was 23 people in this game and you've given 2 reads.
Yeah, you've only given 2.
What's your read on me?
With so much bullshit going on with fucking Storzerg and with fucking wasting time with Betty all over the game.
Storzerg, shut up.
Fucking solid read. It's retarded.
Legitimate question about Jan.
I
wanna know about
Jan.
Jan.
Honestly, Jan is leaning town toward for me because
Don't worry, I'm just
I don't
gonna
know, just a fucking body read. That's how I fucking read him.
I agree. I don't
That's what I tell you.
Okay, so you got
Cup
a body
is
read.
Mafia.
That's all you have to say. And then how
Slip
mad
lynched
is
1
Dan?
Mafia. Let's lynch
How
2.
mad is Dan?
Just
I don't
trust
think Dan
Slip
is really
and
mad.
lynch
When
more
he's
Mafia.
mad,
Andy said November.
I even said November.
Yeah, what happened? Did anything
You
happen?
said it. You just said November.
I said it earlier and I got really paranoid because it was the end of the
fucking
formal.
heard it.
I was
Flip, you die.
I am fucking town here.
Flip, you die.
Slip, you are dead.
What?
I pushed the vote.
Time in the formal's up.
Oh my God.
Vote. Cup. 10 seconds.
All right. Honestly, I would be looking towards JJ and Matt here. He answered super scummy earlier to Lil Temp and JJ. Honestly, that late vote was super fucking weird.
If you want to vote on Cup, put your head up to the camera and leave it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That is enough. Cup, you die. Cup flips as Hudson Hawk.
Oh, yes.
Who the fuck?
Not going to sleep either, because that's my role. Don't go to sleep, so I get to talk to you guys, and I can even talk about the game, so you guys can be mad about it, because I just lynched 2 Mafia. Like, 2 Mafia.
No, everyone else
goes to sleep.
Everyone else
It's just
goes
me.
to sleep.
Alright, so, like, I'm gonna keep talking about the game, because I'm pretty sure I just lynched 2 Mafia. They both claim things and flipped as something else. Fuck, I should have wrote down that last vote, but I was too busy laughing at the fact that I just lynched 2 Mafia that claimed something else and then flipped as something else. And then I got the votes to do it. That's the impressive part, that people actually voted. Good on all the town that voted. I'm gonna talk about a few things, because this is hilarious. This is fucking epic. Alright. I actually took notes this game, like, somewhat quantity notes, and I never do that. Alright, Storm, definitely town. Like, he's probably dying tonight because he probably is a medic. Yeah. If Mafia wants to kill me because I'm killing Mafia, that's pretty good for town, because this is my power. So, yeah, like, sucks to be them, because I'm lynching all the Mafia, and killing me does not do anything for them. Era, I think he's also fairly town. His reaction at the start of the day, like, the questions he was asking, I'm pretty sure he even voted on my Mafia, so, like, Era gets a pass for, like, a lot of the game. We're gonna go through the vote on Benny, because I think there is a minor possibility that some Mafia did vote. Oh. I guess I'll say this. The name you flip as isn't necessarily what... You don't know the name you flip as, generally speaking. That's interesting. However, I still think they flipped like as something like not even remotely in the realm of something they claim. Alright, so the vote on Benny. Slip, Matt, Little Temp, Nan, O'Kane, Ben, Andy, Fear, Teffin, Storm, Jan, Era, Dan, JJ, Demon. Out of those, who could be Mafia? Assuming like a Mafia voted on the Mafia, which like it's not unlikely that there's one or two, especially in a 6 Mafia game, because we got 15 votes, there's 17 town. It's not unlikely that there's 1 or 2 Mafia in there. It passed by 3 regardless, so Mafia probably didn't even hammer. They just threw up for town cred. Matt could be Mafia, although I find it unlikely. I think his trolling at the start of the day was pretty town. He needs to like actually have activity in the game to maintain that. I kind of read Little Simp the same way, but he could go either way as well. Like those are people I would use night actions on to like check and confirm, because they're people that will get lynched. O'Kane, his question, or what was it? His accusation on Storm, I believed. I believed he believed that. I'd have to hear, like, if on the off chance I do die, like, get O'Kane to give actual reads about the rest of the game. Fuck, I just realized me talking at night means I have to, like, save the night phase. That's gotta get uploaded too, son of a bitch. I'm like reasonably certain Banks is Mafia. He trolled a fair amount and said nothing, and he didn't vote on 2 people. I'm like 98% sure we just lynched as Mafia, and he didn't vote on either of them. I think he was kind of expecting the votes to be closer, so he didn't vote simply because he thought if he didn't, they might not die. He was worried about hammering, although both the votes went over by a fair amount. Yeah, Andy's town, Storm's town, Jan's probably town, Era's town, I think Dan's town, JJ's town, Demon's town. Jenny's also likely town. I don't know. Nan could be Mafia. I didn't like how he tried to bury Jenny, and that was like all he said. Let's look through the Zoom. 2 Mafia down, day 1. Feels good, man. Mafia getting wrecked already. I like the 9 Gods formal. I have a hard time reading Store. Like, I really want to think Store's town, and he's just trying to kill somebody I think is town because he believes what he's saying. But I thought that, like, last week on All-Stars. Was it last week where he rolled Mafia? And he was pushing on somebody, and I believed it was in a town way, but, like, I guess he just pushes like that regardless. Let's see. Ben needs to do a lot more than just talk in a pirate voice for, like, 10 seconds. Fear should probably talk simply because, like, it's an irrelevant read, although voted on Mafia. RJ is probably town for the way he tried to speak up and give his opinion. Spectrum, like, high probability is getting lynched. So, let's go through this. And he got lynched. Let's move my notes around. This is why I don't take notes. You know what my notes stay next to Store's name? Donkey. I don't know what to say about that. Banks claiming Mafia. Although I will say, on the off chance I die, don't lynch Spectrum just because like he didn't say anything day one. Like actually listen to what he says. He's a very good person to read on the quality of what he says. I can't believe I got 15 votes on Benny. Like I was worried he wasn't gonna get lynched, and he was definitely Mafia. Benny's so easy. The Jenny vote's weird though. I changed my mind. I think Store is Mafia. I didn't, like I said, I didn't write down the Cub vote, but I would be surprised if Store voted on Cub. And of the other 4 votes, Storm, Jenny, Nine Gods, and Benny, Store voted on Storm, Jenny, and Nine Gods and didn't vote on Benny. Yeah, Store's getting lynched this game. Banks needs to explain why he voted on Nine Gods and not Benny or Store, or Benny or Cub rather. Teffin's just voting on everyone. Yeah, I think the votes in this game are going to be really useful. The day one votes, as you start to find out more people's alignments, they're going to be pretty good. This is what you should be doing at night. Like, when you're in a game of Mafia, like, at night you should be, like, evaluating what happened that day and, like, coming to conclusions based on it. Especially, like, you can evaluate the night kills and stuff. Like, have an idea of what changes in the game based on who dies and, like, how many people die and things like that. Dan might just be wrong and not Mafia. It's a decent chance. Man, I'm gonna laugh if I didn't actually get 12 town to vote on Benny and he just got wrecked by his Mafia team. Probably Science Gun if it had crit. Yeah, bet you all thought I was trolling when I said I'd talk tonight. Get wrecked. I said November during the day, by the way. Yo, and like, be careful about the words you use this game, because I'm pretty sure banks claim voodoo.
Okay, our AFK is back. You may all wake up.
I knew Slip was AFK.
Okay, that is everyone. During the night, LT, you die. Kane, you die. Banks, you die. LT was Arthur Copperpot. O'Kane?
Guys, I can't hear what they're saying.
O'Kane was Benjamin Franklin Gates. And Banks was Sidney Fox.
Yo.
25
What's
minutes.
up?
Shh. Go.
Okay, 10 seconds
Okay,
over.
no hypno. Right.
Oh, what?
Is there hypno in the
But
game?
mod kill? Like, I don't know.
Is
We
there
don't-
hypno in the game?
we don't know,
If you
so we
Vigi
will
shot,
be
you
silent.
claim.
No,
Hold
either
on,
a
right,
Vigi
so-
or a Mafia shot. Either one of them.
If you Vigi shot, you claim.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I claim I shot Baked because I believe Slip is out.
Yes, I agree totally.
It was
Also,
really
there are lots of reasons why I'm just going to lynch
I
Banks.
Banks was a good kill.
Well, if Banks was Mafia, it was a really good shot.
Yeah, Demon.
I really want to bring up some like really strong vote logic here, and it's from the fact of Banks, Jenny, and Storthurg. Like I said it yesterday, and then after like listening to Slip's reads, it just reinforced what I was thinking, and especially on the Cub vote with Jenny and Banks. Jenny and Banks didn't vote on Benny, but they did vote on Nine Gods. And Storzerg voted on Storzerg didn't vote on Benny, but voted on Nine Gods. And like to me, all three of them like were really suspicious. And then Slip's reads just made me think they're even more suspicious.
So do you think we hit?
First of all, I'd explain why Nine Gods is never Mafia. You look at the people who didn't vote on Benny. You put this on Banks, who's one of the other people who didn't vote on Benny. Who are Nine Gods partners? Like, there's no way Nine Gods is Mafia. So I think looking at the vote on him is very useful, as well as the votes on Cub and Benny.
What about Storzerg?
Can I talk, guys? Or what? Can I like? I want to ask some questions for the people that didn't interact yesterday. So Non only had one interaction with Jenny during her formal.
That's not true.
Okay,
I've said several things.
Okay, let me finish, dude. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that. But the only interaction I remember is your interaction. You could have done something else, but there was a lot of trolling going on, and that was the only real interaction that was really mentioned. Yeah. Okay, Fawn hasn't said anything in this game. Fear has not been looked at this entire game. I think.
It's fine to talk. Can I talk then?
Let me just finish my I just want to get some people out here, since some people are not saying anything in this game, and we really need to read people as down this game if we want to win. So I guess Storm in this game is now confirmed town since the whole Benny incident. So he's confirmed.
Everything's confirmed.
Yeah, Storm is very, very town.
So we don't.
Would you say?
I was uncertain.
I want to let Nine Gods
who to save, so I just made sure that the most guaranteed town was alive. So I said,
Listen, we know who didn't talk.
Yeah, we know.
Tell us. It's fine.
Okay.
there's no way Slip's power is Mafia.
Yeah, Storm, just be quiet for one second.
I'm surprised.
Ben hasn't really said much this game. I haven't really heard. I don't know if you changed your name down there, Mr. Deck. We haven't heard much from you. The Slip's read on Spectrum was pretty good. He hasn't said either, but his formal will probably reveal a lot. I'm gonna lean towards Slip's logic here. Played too many games with Spectrum. I don't know if he's a quiet player. Like some people like to be quiet the first day because there's a lot of shit that goes on. Hence yesterday, where 15 minutes was literally 5 people talking over one another. Buddy, I didn't vote during your formal because I thought I didn't really know what to think. There was so much trolling going on, and you were kind of like the end of the trolling things. Now, it's my opinion of trolling. It's like not trolling. Like I guess people are trying to do these like reads, but I don't know if they're like good reads because like Storm, he formal Storm at the beginning of the day. He says post game that Storm, I'm gonna kill you. We're gonna lynch you. I'm gonna get a bunch of people to get you. So there's like all these like random like formals that aren't necessarily helpful. Some people might argue they are. And Blackbeard, oh god, I don't know what your name is. I'm sorry, dude.
His name would be
I
Dan.
haven't heard so much from you. Storzerg was really hard on trying to get people to read you. I don't know what that means. I don't know if he suspects you of being Mafia, or he's questionable about your town contributing.
Okay. Are we done?
Yeah.
Hey, Slip.
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay,
dude.
cool. Hey, Slip. Whenever you want me to talk for 30 seconds, that's fine.
You can probably do it during your formal later on.
Quiet.
You're gonna get
Hey,
caught.
9God.
Okay,
You keep
so
saying-
I just time to say you can talk.
Tell us about the vote.
Sure, talk right now.
One at a time, dude.
I want to talk now. I haven't.
Yeah, I wanna hear what
I've
Norm-
talked a bit during day one, but not a lot. Well, most of the people that I thought was coming are dead now. I didn't like Slippery, but he's confirmed now, so that I was totally wrong on that. I don't like Store because he was. I don't like people formaling people at the start of day one because it just there's almost never any real substance to get there, and it just if
Okay, Nam, are you
you talked for I don't know how many minutes. Now let me talk.
Do not answer the question. Do not answer the question, then. Do not answer the question.
I don't like people formaling others during the start of day one because most of the time the only thing that happens.
Okay, so what you're saying is you don't.
Do not answer his question. I need a formal on me. I need a formal on me. I need a formal on me after now. Formal me. Formal me.
Right. Formal Dan, just do you want to hear what you got to say?
I need to say something right now. I have a very high suspicion of what Storzerg's role is. So throughout the day, he was asking people a question along the lines of, is Dan angry? Or is Dan mad? He was asking that question to a lot of different people, trying to get people to say a specific answer to the question. And now today, he is asking what he just asked. And I don't think anyone should be answering any questions from Store. I'm actually suspicious that he might be some sort of voodoo. So I'm saying that right now. Because
it's okay, I'm not voodoo. I can give people whatever I want.
Wait, Store, what was the question?
Then stop asking these weird ass questions to people because it's freaking me out. I actually want to use my time in my formal to get my other reads too.
Are you mad? Are you mad, Dan?
I'm not answering your question because I'm very suspicious.
Dan, can we just?
There was exactly 3 reasons he would be asking that question. 1, he was just trying to get someone to say a phrase. 2, he knows that I can't die very easily in the night, and he's trying to get people to push suspicion on me. Or 3, he doesn't know how to raid me. So those are exactly the 3 worlds. Because if I'm mad, it's probably because I'm a bored town with a very very shitty role.
Dad, are you mad?
Outside of that,
okay, shut the fuck up. Please.
I liked Slip's read on Banks.
I got something coming for you.
I'm just slightly paranoid. I'll be slightly paranoid that I don't want to live in a world where the only votes have been pushed over by Mafia, and we've just been very wrong. But I don't think that's the case. So when Storm first got formaled, he basically claimed he didn't really seem to be trying to get any reads in this formal. And I understand getting formaled very early in the day. I don't have many reads.
I was trying.
Yeah, I'm at least trying to get something. And if you don't stop doing this, I will lynch you next. I no hesitation because you don't seem to be trying to do anything beneficial.
Go ahead, try and lynch me.
You realize that half the time I want to kill you.
Are you mad?
Are
you mad?
I'm still in my formal.
I have the formal.
I had it on.
I thought I
Who had the formal? That's kind of.
I still had a lot of reads to give, but
we still have 2 lynches today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Let's just listen to Dan. He's still talking. It doesn't matter.
No, you're so stupidly playing at this moment because either you're mad or
lynching Store. Then why don't we let Ben, me, or Fear talk? We got pinged out. We're all.
We have 2 lynches.
Why didn't you vote on either of the Mafia which got lynched? Why didn't you vote?
Are you talking to me? I didn't vote on anyone. Which Mafia got lynched?
Cub and Benny.
Okay, I'm still not convinced Cub is a Mafia, and I agree with what Cub said. There is no reason for me to believe that in a game this size with weird roles that there may not be 2 medics. I was surprised there were so many. When I saw all those hands up, I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm not saying that Benny gave a great defense. But in a world, and anyone who's played with me can tell you that claiming a role is an easy way to get me
we should restart this
one. LC and O'Kane who voted on both Benny and
I agree. I agree, Slips. I agree. Spectrum should die. It's okay.
We should. Restart the formal on Store, please.
Yeah. I formal Store.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm hard claiming my role. I'm Genie. I can give people items whenever they want. I can also give myself.
That sounds like awesome.
That's fine.
Who did you give an item?
I gave myself vest, obviously, because this game's so trolly.
That's
by the way, I was told to told
When
Dan.
did you give
I think it's about to get a little less trolly.
What do you mean? Last night I gave myself vest.
Bullshit! I think
So last night you know that
His line. He doesn't have a vest.
No. I do have a vest, and
No,
I
you
can
don't.
gun slip tomorrow if I want.
You don't have a vest.
Yes, I
You
do.
have a magic lamp, but you don't have a vest. I checked you. All you have is a magic lamp. You don't have a vest.
Storm just got wrecked.
Phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living thing. Sorry, Gentle, but that is your lot in life. You own a little magic lamp, a basic looking lamp that holds magic Gentle from Arabian Tales. Each night you may grant the genie to grant your wish or whatever. Fuck. Like, get wrecked.
At best, he's third party.
If someone answers your question, they get sucked into your lamp. Is that how it works?
No, like
Did I figure out your fucking role, bitch?
I grant wishes. I can grant gun, top check, medic save, vest.
Yo, why don't you gun me, dog?
I get back which items. I get back which items you hold. You did not hold a vest. You're
I'm
lying.
the gun. I'm the gunner.
Okay, so
You might be.
more
You
clear.
you are a genie, but you could be Mafia.
No. To be more clear, I cannot use the item that night unless it's the medic save, to my understanding. The item cannot be used that night. You receive them. So you can't save someone the night you get the save.
But you received it. Era would still have
or
got
be
it
saved
back.
by the best the same night, etc. You are town.
So do you realize that you can, if you had like done anything on sleep that's useful, you could have confirmed yourself as town. You did decide not to do it.
Why would I bother
You decided not to do it.
We're lynching Storm. We got 2 lynches today.
You're not lynching me because why would I use anything on slip when we had a confirmed medic out and say, like, obviously there's...
Why would you use anything on yourself when you're never dying because you're the scummiest player in the game?
Yeah, why are you trolling so hard?
There's no chance you die last night.
Slip.
Well,
Yo,
unless
I'm
town
honestly
has TP.
trolling, okay? Started off forwarding, right, Storm Slide. Said I would do it at the start of the game. I'm asking Dan why he's mad. Why am I doing that? Because someone told me to say that at the start. Every time, right?
What the fuck?
Like, seriously, I'm trolling so hard. I'm being
Oh my
honest
god,
with
I
I think I have also.
I pushed a vote.
Hey, Era said that I had a lamp, okay? He said
So
I
he does have a genie lamp, but he does not have a vest, so he's lying.
I'm honest, right? I'm
Era,
honest.
is there-
Era, are you never listening to me?
Treasure.
Is there a chance that your check goes
All right,
through
Store,
before
can you explain your votes yesterday?
Maybe.
Can I explain my votes?
Maybe.
I voted on people I thought were Mafia. I didn't vote on Benny because he was claiming the same shit as Storm, so I didn't vote on him. But
Here's
I
what I
voted
want to say about
on
this.
everybody else.
Why would Benny come out at the start of the day with a role like the medic, like if he wasn't actually hypnotized? That's ridiculous.
I know Benny was Mafia.
Congratulations.
Wait.
I know.
Congratulations. I believed him.
What if Benny and Storm are on the same team and they know each other's roles, and Benny tried to set up a play to confirm Storm is town?
That would be pretty meta, but it didn't happen.
Okay, that would be a
No. One or 2 days, but never today.
Like, seriously, I can honestly gun you tomorrow and you'd have another gun.
But you're gonna die now. You're gonna get lynched.
I can't vest you, but I could give you a cop check tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. You're getting lynched.
No, we shouldn't lynch him. We should lynch someone else. Like, he's confirmable.
We know this. We know Storm Slide's gonna die tonight.
Like, Stores are confirmable. We don't lynch him.
Nobody's counterclaimed me. Nobody counterclaimed me. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta read what I'm supposed to say. Hold on.
Can we rescind? So I kind of want to kill him, but I don't want to waste the
so
day.
apparently this is my last 10 seconds, okay? You have been a fabulous audience. Tell you what, you've been the best audience in the whole world. Take care of yourselves. Good night. Alice, good night. Abacadabra. Abacadabras.
Put your hand up to the camera and leave it there in 3.
What the fuck just happened?
1 vote.
Oh,
Hammer!
Oh, shit.
Even without Matt, that was enough. I didn't want to comment.
Oh.
Alright, so that was ridiculous.
At best, he was third party.
Never kill a bull that is
Quiet!
Oh, we have.
What did I flip?
Flips as Aladdin.
You idiots! You don't kill a roll that's confirmable.
Yeah.
Storm,
Get off. What do you think of Mafia or third party?
He was not helping town.
He was trolling the shit out of me. I didn't even vote.
Ben and a cop check would have helped the town. Who cares if he was helping?
Makes no sense. I'm not sure exactly what the mechanics of Era's role are, but Era's very town, in my opinion. He voted on both Mafia. So people who are...
I
will tell Ben, Fear, Stormslide, Slip, Era, and JJ. They all voted.
My role is not that good. If I die, it doesn't matter. I can.
Banks is already dead.
I believe people's inventory in the night.
Did everyone receive a roll? Is that how this works? Because I didn't get a roll. I got an item.
Oh, what's your item?
I have the Maltese Falcon. I was given the Maltese Falcon, but that's what I'm saying. Everyone's popping up with rolls, and that's why I'm having.
Why would you tell us?
Item 2.
Because you asked me. I haven't voted on a single person. And the easiest way to get me to not vote is by
I have a
Slip, Banks, all that they can tell you that I am trigger shy about role claims. So I'm pretty much useless to you guys.
Now someone's useless to you.
Slip, Matt, Era,
Someone can steal your item. You don't.
Ben, Stormslide. I read almost everyone in this game's town. Demons.
I guess I don't understand the game.
It's always town because of the
guys, now I really want to hear Tefan and Fear because those are two, and Ben.
Can I have a
I agree. They're the right people to look at today, Jan.
5 seconds aside, Andy, you're stupid for thinking the Vigi is confirmed town in the game.
Hold on, boys, girls. I'm gonna give my reason.
You could be lying.
First things first, I'll give you my roll once I'm done. Here's where I'm at. First things first, I think Andy's turn. I think Slippy Town. He's a good man, that he is. 9 gods, whatever you call him. He gave a good formal. He's a good lad in my eyes. I like how honest Spectrum is. He's a man after my own heart. Otherwise, I'd like to hear from Era. I'd like to hear from the guy named M. And otherwise...
What the fuck is that?
I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm too drunk to care. And lastly, I want to hear more words.
9 gods formal.
And now lastly, I'll give you my role and you don't even have to ask, because I'll tell you. My name is Captain Jack Sparrow, and I've got a jar of dirt.
But we don't know our names, mate.
Oh no, I think I've got a jar of debt.
I don't even know.
You have to steal treasures again.
Ben, what's your read on me?
That's not a treasure, Ben.
It's the best treasure of all time.
Might be a treasure for him.
Wait, are you role playing? Trolling. I don't even know.
I want to know more about Matt.
Hear from Fear and Tefan.
Yeah, we need to hear from Fear.
Yeah, we need to
away. Just talk. We'll let you talk.
All right, so I really like Slip because I really agree with pretty much everything everybody called out. I really hated Benny. Like if you know this, like I was like trying to scream over Benny because his thing about the math about like Storm, the Mafia could hammer, it didn't work because there was 5 votes, 6 Mafia, that's 11 votes out of 23 players. That's not enough. And like he's Asian,
Asian is coming out strong.
Mafia. That was like I even felt like a disgrace story. Like formal, like your math was wrong.
Can we know this week?
Praise to Asians.
Anyways, yeah. So that's why my first reads were very strong because there's like a lot of trolling. So I didn't know what to think about them. But then like when Benny came out with like the accusation that didn't make sense, then I was like, okay, Benny's Mafia. And then from then on, I kind of like moved on that. I agreed. I wasn't actually sure about Cub, but I knew he was one of the ones who didn't vote on Benny. So I actually hammered I tried to hammer because I looked at the votes and it was like the same as the votes on Benny. And so I thought, okay, Town's probably voting here. Cub's probably Mafia. So I tried to hammer that. And I think I got my vote in time. Let's see. I noticed at the end he spewed LT Town, right? And then LT died. So that probably confirms that he's like Mafia. I don't really know about 9 gods. Like his formal was kind of weird. I didn't really like it that much, but I don't know. Like maybe he just automatically looks nervous. Like he was like doing like something with his hair and like
Yeah. What did you say? I want to help you. I think your town Fear, based on your votes and the way you're coming out today, with 9 gods, he can't possibly be with anybody, in my opinion, because the people who didn't vote on Benny and Cub were like Banks, who he went hard against. He called Banks Mafia.
That's true.
I don't see how 9 gods can be with anyone, and I think
I don't think he's Mafia, but I'm just not sure about. Is there like third-party roles in this game? I'm used to like.
I think Stormslide might have been third party, but
talk.
Oh yeah, and I didn't like Storzer because like he wasn't genuine. Okay, I did like Storm. Oh yeah, I should go back. I like Storm. I believe Storm over Benny because first like Storm looked really genuine and upset, and like Benny was like he look I found this role and like he just looked fake. That plus the agency, of course, like the map.
Benny's practically confirmed Mafia.
Right.
Storm's
So that's why. So like, I like Storm before that. So that's one of the reasons I vote for Benny.
It could have been third party. It could have been a third party.
Yeah, he could easily have been 3P. We don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I kind of want to talk because I'm probably the most likely death tonight. But where I'm at,
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Ian really needs to speak up so we can get reads on him. He's a lurky player, and if he doesn't speak up, he's just gonna make it to the end as a.
What about JJ Hoo Hoo?
Slip. You guys should just ignore. He has a town role. Like it's if that's a Mafia role, like it's just retarded. To me, like you guys can take it what you will.
I think Slip should make the formal.
Yeah. By
Like,
the way, if anyone can give vests, like give it to Storm.
Hey, I wanna ask a question. So Slip so you have a role, right? It's not like an
No,
item.
no. Hey, we need to hear from Tefan and people can talk because we have 5 minutes.
I don't have much.
Yeah, we have a former.
I'm just gonna give my Mafia reads right now. Right now, my top town is Yon, and my Mafia reads right now are Era and Matt or M.
Are you serious?
Your Mafia reading? 2 people who voted on both Mafia yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, it's almost impossible for Mafia not to have voted.
I'm reading Era as
I
Mafia
agree.
because during Storm, who just died,
They're not
Genie,
the people I want to
Era claimed that he knew Storm's role. I figured Era might have been like a role checker or something like that, or
I never claimed that.
That's a town-sided
I asked
role.
in the middle formal.
That's a town-sided role if you think about it, because this is a game about stealing people's items, and Eric gets to find out what items you have.
Okay.
So if someone has a lot of items, they're the one stealing them.
As long as Era doesn't steal, it's true. Then
yeah, sure, correct.
Okay.
I still want to talk more today because like I'm probably dying tonight. Jenny needs to speak up more again. Same with JJ and RJ. RJ spoke up some yesterday, but he's quieted down today. JJ is being very, very quiet for his normal game. I don't like that at all.
Has to be Mafia.
We really need to spend at least 1 minute on Demon in order for us to get a read on him. It's disgusting that he's managed to sneak here.
Demon cleaned. I would like to speak for a minute as well because Thor interrupted me several times. I didn't really get reads in. I told about Store. I didn't like that. What did I say? Oh, Nine Gods is like my, except for the confirmed, is like my top town, like by far for anyone else. I really liked the way he started this day. He really went one by one by who he liked, who he didn't like, and did it very, I don't know, was very calm and very collected. I like that. And I really want to hear, Tefan just spoke, but I really need to hear from Poop Deck, RJ and M again. At the moment, my top scum is kind of hard, to be honest.
Don't
you want to hear from Demon?
Okay,
Demon,
I think I talked a lot at the start of the day, and I'd rather...
Thanks. So...
I don't think Nan's the Lynch today. I think it's between Demon, Spectrum, JJ, and Jenny.
It's
Demon
not
probably
Spectrum.
shot Mafia, like...
Okay, look, everyone be quiet. Demon, speak up now or you're getting lynched.
I'm deciding who's getting lynched.
Oh shit, sorry, my bad. I'm quieting down.
Still let him talk. Let him talk.
Who believes in the tale of an evil emperor, evil titan, evil god? All essentially the same thing in my opinion.
What the fuck?
What was that? Can you reiterate what you just said? I don't quite understand.
Who believes in the tale?
Wait, I need to ask RJ a question real quick. I need to ask a question. Okay, RJ, why didn't you vote on Benny?
Oh, God.
And did you vote on
Benny? Sorry, Benny, I wasn't sure about. I didn't really know, to be honest. I thought it was pretty early on, and I would have rather gone for other people. Cub, I voted on Cub. I thought he was Mafia.
Yeah, there's like a lot of people who voted on one and not the other. Like Demon did, RJ did, who else did? Dan did.
Well, that's why I said Banks, Benny, and Storzerg. Like they didn't vote on the.
Spectrum was the other one who didn't vote on either. Jenny, I don't want to call Jenny Mafia, but I'm struggling to.
Hey, Matt, just talk.
Like Jenny, apart from like
Who formaled her yesterday? Who formaled her yesterday?
Benny did. That's why
Didn't LT?
And
I could go either way.
LT did it for a troll, and then
Who
he
held the
rescinded
formal?
it, and Benny did it again.
Yeah,
I think we should lynch between Matt or Jay.
Yo, Matt, talk.
Hello.
Yeah.
I would like to tell you guys that. Well, I just wanted to point out a relationship between Tapen and Jan. Just in the future. So if you ever find out the alignment of Jan, to note that, which you probably will. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, thanks, Matt. We know what your role is now.
I formal Spectrum.
Be very direct with your.
My second Spectrum.
Formal on Spectrum.
I don't like this.
You don't have to.
That's all right.
All right, Spectrum. I can usually evaluate your alignment really well, so I kind of just need to hear you talk. You said one thing that made me iffy, so I need to hear you talk.
That's fine. That's fine. I didn't like Storzerg. I was a little sad that she came out during the night and said what she said, because that was going to be my coming out day 2. Storzerg voted on everyone but didn't vote on Benny. Benny is the only Mafia we are pretty much all sure of, so it looks scummy. That was what I was coming out with day 2. You kind of stole that from me, but that's okay. I don't blame you. Currently, I don't really like Matt, although with that soft, I'm waiting to see some more from him tomorrow. I have Jan and I had LT on the fence leaning Mafia, but clearly I was wrong about the, LT. Or at least I'm assuming I'm wrong about LT. I mean, for all I know, there's some third-party role or something, you know.
Spectrum, why?
Yeah, what?
Why did you think LT and Yan were?
Anytime a game starts out, and this is kind of to go what Nine Gods was saying. Anytime a game starts out and you waste 10 to 15 minutes on trolley, LT, Jan, and Storzerg did like 3. What? Let me see. Hold on, I got it all written down here. Era, Stormslide, Benny, Putty. They all got formaled by those 3 people, formaled in second by those 3 people in the first 15 minutes of the game, and nothing was really happening. And we didn't have time to get discussions going. Even if you formaled 1 and then got discussion going on the 1 formal, that would have been something. But we went through the formal, and then before people got to talk about the formal, we went on another formal, and we wasted more than half of the day. And I'm just like, to me, wasting time is a Mafia, at least scummy thing to do. So all 3 of them, I put them on my scum list, or my fence leading scum. And then when Storzerg didn't vote on Benny, and I know I didn't vote on Benny, but if you look, I didn't vote on anyone. I don't think it's very. I mean, I could have voted on Town if I'm Mafia, but everyone had roles, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I didn't want to lynch anyone that could be important to us. Benny said he was a medic. You guys play with this kind of stuff more often. Until after the fact, when someone said with the same exact role, with the same exact paperwork, then I thought, oh shit, I guess there would have been a this cop and a that cop. They would have maybe given them, but I didn't even contemplate that until after. If someone had said that during the formal, why don't you have a different name? Fountain of Youth. You guys said Fountain of Youth, Fountain of Death, but if you had said 2 different names in the formal and it went to my brain, I would have voted easily, but didn't even contemplate the fact that they would have had 2 separate names for the cops, the medics. So I just said, there's a chance we have 2 medics here. Let's see what happens. I'll vote for someone else. Now, granted, I didn't, but because everyone threw a rollout out. So that's where all the confusion lies.
You know, in a Monk game, everyone has a role, right?
Who do you think is Mafia right now?
Right now, I don't like Matt. Fen is a little iffy, and I do like what Matt said about Fen and Jan, because I do have Jan on the fence as well, so I can see that. I don't. Who was it that just called out Era? Because I got it written down. Fen. Okay, so Era is so towny, so that's why I don't like Fen. I was like, how can you possibly be calling out Era right here? Era, Slip, Demon, obviously. I like Dan too. I liked what Dan said. Got the formal on him, so we can. I love that. I'm a big fan of Dan. Go ahead.
How do you feel about Dan?
All right. I love Dan. I think Dan is great. 5 more confirmed. And also confirms is Storm, Slip, and Demon. Dan and Era are my top 2.
Spectrum, do you think
can I ask
Spectrum's
you a
down?
question? I've got 20 seconds. How do you feel about RJ, and does your item do anything special, or is it just an item like mine?
It is just an item like yours, I guess. Mine is just an item. What do I feel about RJ? I don't really mind RJ either way. I don't know why he didn't vote on Benny, but I didn't vote on Benny, so I can't really hold him to that. If he was a little suspicious and wanted to hold back, I can't really blame him for that.
Do you have any powers?
His stuff.
I don't want to kill
I have
RJ.
no powers whatsoever.
I'm in the formals up.
Yeah.
I push.
Spectrum, 10 seconds.
You should push here. Assuming we hit someone. I mean, let's assume we don't hit someone. We know there's 6. I don't think we're that close, but I have no powers, so I'm not really that bad off.
Hey, if you want to vote on Spectrum, put your hand up to the camera and leave it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote.
Oh, that's Miss City.
Oh.
Not enough.
My bad.
I don't know.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing I
don't believe
evaluating their
I'm pretty sure
after Spectrum has pushed on Teflon and RJ, who are his remaining partners?
I don't believe that Spectrum doesn't have a power, and he has an item that does.
I
don't.
That sounds
I'm
something
not
sure on RJ.
Can I just say that I also have an item that doesn't really do anything, so it's completely.
Does it do anything at all?
I do have a very, very small power. Yes, but I do believe that there are probably items that do nothing.
Wait, Era, you can confirm Spectrum, right?
I could, yes.
Here's the thing with the items. It's very possible that there's an alternate win condition that's caused by people stealing those useless items.
Wait, does anyone else have a useless item, first of all?
What if I
do not answer that.
Don't tell.
Do not answer that.
Probably out your items.
Don't do that.
We don't understand the treasure stealing.
I really want to know more.
So Era's almost certainly town.
I haven't liked
voted
John
anyway.
all game, and like Kevin, what he said, I didn't like any of it, and the fact that Matt is saying that they're linked.
We're not talking about Matt today. I don't want to.
I guys Jan and
I
Teflon.
think RJ are both good kills.
I want to hear more from Fear for the next 30 seconds. Personally,
she's
I'm not sure. I'm thinking,
so many times.
right now, I'm thinking whether I should.
Do you
want
to kill Dan?
Shoot?
Yeah.
Go, Andy.
We have another Vigi?
No.
I'm the day Vigi.
Oh,
And that's why I was about RJ. Cause
Load, you don't
You should shoot someone before this day ends now.
That's what
Because
I'm saying.
You really need to shoot someone who hasn't talked all day.
Spectrum's fine.
Shoot Jenny, JJ.
Spectrum's a fine shot.
Spectrum, okay.
Spectrum, you die.
Oh shit. Okay, but
You guys knew the
Nice.
Okay, that feels almost
Quiet.
let him flip.
Spectrum flip says Hernan Cortez.
That's good. That's good, right?
I don't think that has anything to do with multi.
He claimed something else. He
He's
claimed
a
something
like a crusade.
No. We don't flip is what we are. We flip is our name.
I don't know why
There's
people
nothing to do with the multi.
almost someone.
Formal Teflon.
No, don't. I want to hear. Oh God, who seconded that?
No, wait.
I did.
First rate shit's
It's fine.
Okay,
Accusation.
never mind.
Teflon, like you got asked to talk, and all you said was Matt and me are Mafia, and the reason you game for me as Mafia is because I knew Storm's role, which I didn't, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, I haven't liked Jan all game, so if you and Jan are somehow linked, then it's very likely that you both are Mafia.
I agree. Secondary, just quickly, I would love town and all of it.
Hey, I'd like to give a secondary. I just want to say that usually all the games I play, Teflon, he's pinged out most people who don't talk, but this game he only pinged out Era and Matt. He didn't ping out me. He didn't ping out Fear or Demon, but I guess Demon was confirmed. But he didn't ping out me at all, which I find is very
I made that mistake.
I was trying to call you down, but it was pretty hard to one
mistake.
Anyways, honestly, I thought Era was a Mafia-sided role for claiming that he knew Storm's role, and he called bullshit on the fact that he knew Storm's ability, but refused to not rescind it during his form.
When did I say? What are you talking about?
Because Storm said he vested himself, and you said bullshit or something.
It's Store. He's talking about Store. Just naming confusion.
Sorry, the genie guy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, he claimed that he knew the item. He never claimed what he knew he could do. He claimed to bullshit on his ability to grant wishes or something like that.
Yeah.
Can you actually clarify that, Era?
Okay, so he said he had a vest. I checked him in the night, and he only had a genie lamp. I think if I I'd be.
Yeah, it's questionable how your role works in that way.
How soon in the night did you get your response from Daelin?
I don't remember.
Next thing you
I
accused
think
me
Slip
of
was still
was
talking. So
you accused. What was your second accusation, Era? Other than me calling you out?
you've had 2 days to get reads, and like your only Mafia is me and Matt.
I have a question for you, Teflon. Why did you vote on Jenny?
I'm pretty sure Store was down.
I didn't vote on Jenny.
For what it's worth, I'm pretty sure Store was down.
I thought she stopped on the PR to save herself, so I voted. But Mafia could have voted there.
Everyone's got a roll.
Yeah.
Everyone's got something.
Yeah.
I ain't saying we don't have any.
I've got a job.
Wait, slip. Did you say Store is town?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Next thing is, I know I'm town. I know Jan's town. So that to me means I have 3 confirmed.
How do you know?
How do you know Jan is town?
Because I'm town, and Matt just Matt's claim gave me that.
Okay,
also,
now
there's a relationship. I didn't say I had
Unless Matt is
Matt's role could be anything, right?
Yeah, we don't know anything about Matt yet.
No.
Leave him alone.
There was no other.
He softened us something. Ignore it. Don't bring it up.
Thank you, RJ.
Yeah.
For claiming his role for him.
Oh my
Other than
God.
that, I don't have much else to say. So, lynching me here.
Tell me how you
fine,
feel
because I
about
will
the
not be
lad.
lost for
Era,
trial.
you should be sitting.
Did you vote on Cub?
No, this is no guarantee.
No, I
Right, never. We said
Okay, what made you stop?
Oh, is
Stop!
it?
Stop!
This is the last formal of the day.
Why did you think Cub was down?
I thought near the end of his formal, he claimed another role. I wanted to vote on him, but then Jenny didn't die, so I figured that might have meant something. I don't know.
When did he ever claim a role? You said he had an item.
Teflon, can you tell me how you feel about
He said he
Jenny?
had a powerful item. That's all he said.
Yeah, he said he had the most powerful item.
Teflon, can you tell me
No,
how you
most
feel about
precious.
Jenny?
How I feel about Jenny. Based on what I am, I think Jenny might be better for us in this game.
What do you mean based on what you are?
It's fine to lynch me here if you're confused. That's all I can say.
What?
Okay, what?
I'm in the formal is.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's probably a piece of meat. The shark's gonna eat the piece of meat.
Era, push your percent.
Push.
This is so big.
No, if he's Oracle, he would have claimed, right?
F
No,
in 10
I'm not.
seconds.
I am not Oracle 10 seconds over.
Are you a jester? Oh, wait, sorry.
Okay.
What the fuck?
This is
10
so.
seconds over. If you want to vote on Teflon, put your hand up to the camera and leave it there in 3, 1, vote.
Oh god.
That's enough, Teflon, you die.
Flip.
Get a roll flip.
Teflon flips as Long John Silver.
But Jan is long.
This was like, as a day, like vastly less useful to me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think a lot of people are just sheeping me at this point, which makes it a little harder for me. Well, it makes it a lot harder for me. Yeah, it makes it a lot harder for me. I said Store was town, and I don't know how much I believe that. It's hard to judge. It's hard to judge. I believe his claim. But the votes are really fucking weird at this point. I don't know. They're just getting weird. So... let's take this out. We killed him. Go and move him to the Mafia. So my town circle looks something like this. Era, Storm, Demon, 9 Gods, Andy, Jenny, JJ, Dan, and Fear. potential things to watch for as the game goes on. Some things I don't want to say. Evaluate Demon and Fear as the game goes on, although I really believe Fear is town. Like, I'm like pretty strong in that. I liked everything she had to say. The shot's fine. 2 votes on Spectrum is mega weird. Which is hard for me to judge because I don't know if people are just like sheeping my vote. If you're town, you really shouldn't. You should vote what you believe. For a variety of reasons. If you vote what you believe, you're actually able to defend yourself with that instead of... Because you can defend your beliefs more than you can defend I just sheep slip. So, like, vote what you believe people's alignment is. Yeah. I'm prone to believe Era's role is town-sided, simply because I think if he's Mafia, he does something else, like he'll steal it or something. There will be something other than just finding out what it is. Yeah. I think Storm had really good logic on that, in that town Era can find out if somebody's got a lot of shit. So, like, he knows where things getting stolen are going. Yeah. I think Storm's play is pretty towny. Don't save me. Save somebody else. If Mafia wants to kill me, that's good for town. So don't save me. I think Andy's town, but Dan could be right. Like, evaluate Andy throughout the rest of the game, because Andy tried to defend Cub day 1, which was pretty weird. Cub gave nothing, like literally nothing in his formal. He gave 2 reads, they were bad, and he tried to defend him for it. I'm not really sure like why or how that's ever a thing. If somebody gives 2 reads in a 23-player game, they should be lynched every time. Especially when you can't even like quantify the read itself. I'm prone to believe, Demon, I'm going to say this. I believe you are town. I believe that you shot Banks. I believe that. However, when you believe you are confirmed town, you generally do nothing in the game, and that could get you killed. So please, like, don't do that. You still, like, speak up and ask people questions and do things, because, yeah. Hey, so that, yeah, I'm pretty confident in all of these town, with the possible exception of Andy. So who does that leave out? Jan, Ben, Matt, Nan, and RJ. RJ's got some explaining to do about votes. Yeah, you sound mildly towny when you try to speak up, but you need to give content. Especially because, like, I haven't really played with you, so I don't know how you play, so, like, unless you give me good content, I might just lynch you. Jan, you've been really quiet. I don't know, you're quiet a lot. You say things, like, I thought you were town at the start of day 1. You are falling off for me. If we didn't lynch Teffin, I probably would have gone on Ben. 4 reads does not cut it. I don't believe you only have 4 reads in this game, and they're the reads they were. It's really fucking bad. I think you're just trolling to get town cred. And I think it's kind of worked, although I think I'm gonna lynch you for it. I don't think you're really town. It's kinda, yeah. Matt, whatever it is, you need to, like, you need to prove yourself. Because your town cred's wavered as well. Non, you were the most towny of the people I left out, but yeah, I don't have anything special for you either. A lot of you guys just need to do things. When we wake up, somebody's, well, you should not talk in case of hypno, although I don't believe that's a thing. Because if it is a thing, you should have used it. Who did we know? Spectrum. Tefn. What Tefn? I don't remember what either of them flipped as. Somebody should give me the names just out of curiosity. Herod something. Might be worth Googling. The Laura Croft flips. The Laura Croft flip is so weird. My LT read's apparently pretty sick. Got killed night 1 feels bad, man.
Daelin said I'm not supposed to talk because you have too much fun.
I'm just saying. I think this game might be, like, harder than it appears. I feel like the Mafia is voting on potential Mafia. But I missed if we knew there was name flips before. Daelin's pretty good about name flips not meaning anything, though. Like the name itself. It's just interesting to know. Names usually connect to what they have or do. This game's kind of going to hinge on a couple people portraying town and how many lynches we actually get. Right now I'm lynching like Ben, RJ.
Hold on.
Matt, Jan, Nan.
Slip, did you see in the chat? LT looks like that annoying song you can't get out of your head. You look like that.
This is the song that never ends. It's gonna be interesting to see if Mafia kills me this game, because I'm like confirmed innocent child. But people have to listen to me for like ever during night phases, because shitter's got a shit, man. I was a lot less good about taking notes day 2. I'm so unsure about Spectrum. I wish he gave more reads so that I could evaluate in his formal. I just don't believe that, like, I almost voted simply because I don't believe that I have no power claim. And my item does nothing. I just don't believe that. But I kind of wanted to see the vote, and then 2 votes was just like, wow. Who was bottom right? Second row far right on stream. I don't remember. Above you're next to Tefn, below Nan. I don't have enough of a photographic memory for this. What the fuck was there?
I hope you die just so I can have a night phase.
is Demon. So Era and Demon voted on Spectrum. Yeah, I really think they're both down. If there's third parties in this game, like, it'd get interesting / hard. It's so hard to reduce KP from 6 though. Especially if Store was a miss. Store could be Mafia, it's so hard to know. The vote's just weird, but I don't know. Like if Store is Talon, I think RJ's Mafia. But I don't know. I don't know about Store. Who was, oh. Typhon was Long John Silver, that's right. They don't. There used to be some of those near me, but I think they all closed. I think they all fucking went out of business because they were just dirty and nasty and the places never got cleaned or renovated. So people just like stopped going to them. The food's okay though.
Wasn't that a seafood restaurant?
Yeah.
Like Joe's Crab Shack or something? Yeah, I think. Yeah.
They had good food.
I haven't had it. Yeah. Wasn't it? Yeah. I can't remember it. So. I mean, I know I had it when I was younger. Just can't remember it. RIP. Whataburger.
Okay, I don't have any AFK. So can wake up.
But
RIP LT.
Sorry, LT.
Wait, before the day starts, can I have a second, Mod?
PM me. Go back
yes,
to bed
you
for a
can.
second.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, guys, go back to bed for a second.
Yay. Yay. I hate dying in fun games. It's not that fun.
You got wrecked.
It's not that fun dying in fun games. Now I know how Daelin feels. He dies in night 1 like in every fucking game.
LT has been mod killed from dead chat.
No.
Get wrecked.
Mum, please.
Does that count as a phase that I get off salty cooldown now?
No, you got shot. Get wrecked. You don't get salty cooldown until tomorrow, and you can't even talk because slips roll. So fuck him. Like.
I just meant that they woke up and went to bed again.
Yeah, I got it.
Somebody like turned down the sun a few degrees.
Oh shit. They just pushed the sun back a few feet. Like. What the fuck?
I need to live like. I need to live somewhere cooler than this.
Just don't go anywhere that's like humid, because humid feels like humidity feels
I'm
so.
further south than you, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, now you guys can wake up.
It's just so disgusting, humidity.
It is, I agree.
Alright, everyone. Okay. 22-minute day. During the night. Andy, you die. And Flip as Dirk Pitt. From the ashes, following the circle of life. Banks, you are alive. Day begins.
Okay, this one is messed up, guys.
Wait,
Mafia, but I'm not. So
Get fucked, bitch!
I got fucking.
You fucking ass!
I got fucking.
Stop screaming!
Oh shit! Wait, whoa.
Mad Hypno Yawn. Mad Hypno Yawn.
you die, your first words were not "I am Mafia."
Yeah.
No, he did say I am Mafia, but
It wasn't. It wasn't his first.
No,
thought.
he said this is weird or something like that.
He's like, I'm kind of Mafia, I'm trying to not.
Damn it! I checked.
Demon,
Matt yesterday.
don't ever fucking listen to Slip again, you moron. Fuck you, Slip.
Wait,
Oh, like vote on Mafia.
I want to discuss the potential
You're
of.
awake at night. There's no way that you're fucking Mafia.
Should I should I out my save?
Every night as a fucking save.
Can you
Like,
say
what kind of, he's been alive for 2
No, I
nights
agree. That's what I was gonna say last night, and I didn't. I agree. Storm's time's running out.
Alright, I've got something which is gonna like basically confirm me as town. Jenny, I need you to out what you are and what you've done for the past 2 nights.
What I've done? I haven't done anything.
She's been hooking.
Alright, what are you?
What I am, I have something that sounds really scummy, but it isn't. It isn't. It sounds super scummy, I know, but it isn't. I have Pandora's box. I know it sounds really bad. It says it used to contain all the evil in the world, but there's still something in the box to help us out. There's hope in the box. Like, I have nothing that I can actually use. It's just an automatic thing. It's mathematical. Just that.
Yo,
I don't actually do anything.
Why? Shit, we should have lynched Benny.
I have thought that Jenny has been like Mafia since like day 1, so I'm an escort and I have been role blocking her for 2 nights in a row.
Well, I don't do anything, so good job.
I was actually considering role blocking Jan last night, but I just went with Jenny.
Banks, why are you alive?
Because that was my item.
His item.
Wait,
Okay,
did we hear?
Go into it.
I have no power, and I played like a scumlord so that people would think I had a good power, and I died a Mafia. But Slip told the fucking Vinci to shoot me.
I didn't
like
tell
a
her.
donkey.
Did we hear Jan Slip?
I might have said that.
Demon, you're terrible.
Quiet.
You're
Did we hear
probably.
Can you stop yelling at people?
Shut
Like,
the fuck up, the mod's speaking.
One more
Jan
time.
Flips is the collector.
Cool.
He was the fucking thief.
oh.
All right. I want a second. So, do you guys think that they double stacked or that I got a save? Because I wanna know if I should out my save. I guess it doesn't matter.
it doesn't
I saved
matter.
Era,
Oh, don't save me.
but you could have died.
Oh,
So I think that so based upon the so Matt, can you explain yourself? Because you said that Jan and Teflon were the same, correct?
No, all I said is there was a relationship, and I knew. Okay, so I don't really know how. I'll get back to you in a second.
He softed yesterday that he was gonna reveal Jan's alignment.
yeah, I know what item Matt has, and it sounds what he did. Like it's.
Wait, who did you check last night, Era?
I checked Matt.
I thought you said you checked Jan. No, that was.
I checked
Someone
Matt. I was gonna check Jan, but then I decided to check.
What is the name of the item, Era?
Should I say?
Probably not.
Probably.
He has a magic mirror.
Like a hypno sort of thing.
Oh, Magic Mirror, yeah. It's like
I'm a hypno basically.
Mirror on the wall.
Is
Who's the
it
fairest one of
Michael
all?
Jackson's mirror? Where he
Can't believe you
So-
think
Sorry.
Look in the mirror and see your real self.
Maybe I'm using my power wrong. Maybe I should check dead people. I don't know.
Can you check dead
Why
people?
would that
I don't
matter?
know. I haven't asked.
You should ask that. That's
No,
something you should.
Do you learn what their power, like their item?
No, I just learned the item that they have.
You should
Or
check
all
Jan.
items.
See how many items he stole.
I'm like 80% certain stores town.
So if someone has a bunch of items, they're probably Mafia because they stole them. But
It was probably fucking Jan.
I
whose
think
name
I
was
thought
Post-
Storm
I
was
think-
Wait, wasn't Storm?
Quick question.
I thought he was either going to be.
Thanks.
I thought Storm was either going to be a fabricator or an
Do you think
SK.
KP's reduced?
Not an SK, sorry, an arsonist.
Does anybody remember?
Era's an
who
unlikely kill. If I was Mafia, I would have killed Matt last night.
If I was
He's claiming
Mafia,
Aaron
That's why I'm kind of confused.
He would have.
has to all just claim
You would-
roles now, right now at the moment.
Oh my god, calm down.
Am I the only one who thinks it's weird that Banks got like resurrected? Is that like
It is
Yeah,
a bit
it
weird,
was
but
that
he's not
power.
the Lynch
Do
for
you
today.
think
Like,
it's
who
weird that a
cares?
Mafia with 6 Mafia would be able to come back to life?
Banks, what was your item?
if they killed the Mafia quickly enough, yeah.
It's called something starts with a Q. Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
That thing.
Is it an item specific or is it role specific? What happened?
Item.
Everything has an item. We
So
don't
is it-
actually have roles.
Why
if I
is
think
this
this
city
game-
an item? Okay. Does anybody remember who flipped as Ben Franklin Gates?
No.
No.
It was one of the three.
One of
that
the
died.
people who died night 1, yeah.
I think I was. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the second person who died. It was the second person who died.
It was either LT or
Okay.
Second person was
It
Laura
was
Croft.
a Daelin.
No, that was Benny. Benny was Laura Croft.
Yeah, Benny Warcroft. I think that it's more likely that KP was reduced, but does it reduce at 3 or 2?
I tried asking the mod and he never told me. He just said.
I don't think we know. ...
Yeah,
I don't think we know.
So they tried to kill. Who'd they kill?
Either there's 3 options here. They double stacked. Their KP was actually reduced, or I actually saved Era. Yeah.
Well, okay, Matt, was Teffin and like
I don't think Era's an unlikely kill.
I don't have like.
Here's the reason. Let me explain.
I don't think Era's an unlikely kill. He claimed he was gonna check Jan, and if Jan's stealing, hold on.
Well, Teffin's dead now, but it doesn't really matter.
Again,
I'll just...
hold on.
He was checking Jan?
Let's slip
talk. Era said he was checking Jan, and if Jan's the collector, which is probably like a thief role, he doesn't want to get revealed that he's got a bunch of items. So
I think RJ's still Mafia.
Okay, like
I agree. I think RJ's getting
wait. You think I don't kill Matt when I know he's like the hypno, or I don't steal his?
Oh my God! They're saying that you got saved last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chill out. Okay,
By the way,
I thought he was calling me Mafia.
In his Mafia, we are killing him today for Swizzle. If somebody has a gun, we can kill RJ too, who I don't believe is
kill me. You can tell me who you wanted to roll.
I don't think for 1 second that you would hooker Ginny of all
because
people.
I thought she was
all
so
nights.
I said it every single day.
Slip is at night telling you that I am Mafia and you decide to not hooker me? The fuck? No.
What?
Zero chance.
Look, you're
Especially I
dead.
claim voodoo and you hooker Ginny? No.
What?
He obviously just wanted
Bullshit.
someone prettier than you, Banks.
I would do more things to him than you would, so shut up.
Don't talk about Banks like that.
I thought that Jenny was scummy, and I just.
You thought that Jenny
He was lurking so hard. I thought she was just like had some kind of KP.
Okay. Who was the person you think that was Mafia that we killed on day 1? Did it rhyme with Winnie? Because it was Vinny. And then you decided to hooker the person that he formaled. Sorry, I've been drinking a little bit. So Benny formaled Ginny, right? Benny, we think was Mafia, and you hookered the person that he formaled. How did that logic train get there?
Because it's Benny.
And where did it go off the track? I don't think that you were. Like, I think you probably were hooking Ginny. I just think that you're alignment as Mafia. Hooker Putty is not on my team.
Mafia, like straight off the bat for the way that he came out.
Ben, do this, not this, because this isn't gonna help.
Look,
I can't believe
I've got a really shitty item.
I claim voodoo. Bullshit.
I've got a freaking jar of dirt.
That's what Spectrum said.
No, he got the Maltese.
Okay, wait. I do want to talk about something.
No, hold on. No. If he thinks I'm like a top Lynch here, he's
alive.
fucking wrong, and I'm gonna explain why. First off, I've been trying to vote on all the
your voice?
Mafia.
Turned into Mafia.
You're speaking normally. What happened?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm getting.
I realize he's gonna die if he keeps talking like pirate.
Oh, by the way, Ginny is aligned with Town. Like,
Look,
how do you know?
No. Hey.
Because I read her.
I've been trying to make worlds. I've been trying to kill the Mafia.
Last time.
I tried. I did not vote on Storm, who
I was
is
third party.
confirmed Town.
She wasn't.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought she was.
I was third party. She wasn't.
So why is Storm not dead?
That's actually part of what I wanted to bring up. It's a bit weird, but like in the more recent games that they've been swagging and not killing fucking medics. It's really weird.
Doesn't sound like Ben's play.
Okay, whatever. I kind of wanted to bring up if Jan was stealing items. Why has no one claimed that they've lost their item?
He tried to steal from me, and I had to argue with Daelin about order of operations for like 30 minutes.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
Oh, that's great. That's when you bring in the stack. Which one went in stack first?
Yeah, if it goes down the stack. So if you used your ability and then he tried to steal, he would technically steal, and then your ability would not.
We'll talk about it after the game
because it triggers.
Right.
We're not lynching me. I'm just got a really shitty fucking item.
What does it do?
It does literally nothing. I made freaking decoy item. Like my item, it gives nothing. This item literally gives nothing.
You shouldn't have claimed it then.
Why would you claim that?
Amazing.
I did claim it. It's a jar of dirt. I said
You're
it
an
was
idiot.
worthless at the
You shouldn't
beginning.
have claimed dirt. If it's a decoy item, you claim something like amazing, so that no one loses their actually good item. Like you're trash. That's trash. Like you just said it's a decoy item, and
I was planning on.
No, this role is bullshit. That is not his role. Like, you have an item that's nothing, so you're basically a vanilla
It's a
Tom.
decoy
You want
item.
to steal vanilla
Okay.
Tom?
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk very shortly. So votes on Storm, votes on Jenny. Votes on Storm, myself and Matt. That's the only 2 people alive who voted on Storm. Votes on Jenny, 9 Gods, Nan, and RJ. Only people alive who vote on either of us 2. Everyone else who voted on them is dead. So we killed. I agree that Benny was probably Mafia. So Benny voted on Storm, so that's a point for Storm. Jan voted on Jenny, so that's a point for Jenny. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to confirm anyone just because they had like someone that I think was Mafia voting on them. I just think that, like,
green check on Jenny.
Here's the thing. I'm medic, so you don't until like later.
My kills are in the vote on Jenny, basically.
Wait, can I ask 9 Gods?
Let's pretend Bid voted on Jenny and so did JJ.
Can we hear what Non has to say?
Yeah, well, I'm down with that too.
I'm your kill?
Yeah, you're not playing Town at all.
Is that right?
9 Gods, what exactly does your role do?
I wouldn't kill Era. I probably wouldn't kill Matt.
You don't have to say 9 Gods. We know that you're Town.
No, Matt's confirmed Town.
I'm curious what 9 Gods, what information 9 Gods has that he feels the need to OGI in the night.
OGI?
No, he had to go to the bathroom or something.
I had to go to the bathroom, dude.
Yeah, he was like, Vaughn, can I get a minute to like go to the bathroom? Next time, just turn your camera on and go to the bathroom.
Alright. I felt like you were trying to OGI that you had some sort of informative role or some shit.
No, he was literally going to take a leak, man.
How would that OGI an informative role?
He was like, yo, I got a
It's like, oh, I have a...
No, he's gonna take a leak, guys. Just
Whatever, let's not bring OGI into the game.
Demon,
So, I want to talk about my town.
Is your power over? Can you shoot again?
No, I can't shoot again.
Demon, since you're confirmed Town, you need to speak up. Otherwise,
you really need to talk.
You're gonna end up in the final 3 with nothing to say.
I don't think we're getting anywhere close to that.
I don't know. Like, very possible. There's 6 Mafia in this game. I'm no idea how many we've hit.
We're killing RJ, Ben, Nan.
No, don't kill me. Like, I honestly, I am the S. I can like read this out
in Vanilla Town.
I agree. You probably are an escort.
I'm an escort.
I'm not arguing with you. I just think you're alive.
I don't know. It's weird.
Hey, how much have I been paying for you, RJ?
Okay, guys.
I want to hear what 9 Gods has to say.
Okay, so yesterday I asked Non, is that his name? Whatever. I asked him to speak up, and then a bunch of people talked over him, and we never really got to see what Non.
He spoke up.
Well, no, like you guys cut him off. I'm pretty sure.
No, at the end of the day, I silenced everyone and said, like, dudes, I want to win minute now. I'm gonna say what I want.
Today is like a great day for everybody to claim what they do. Is that not like a thing?
Yeah, I want to hear what 9 Gods.
He's possibly reduced, but if it's not, we're in a super shitty spot.
Do we not have any cops? Like,
apparently.
Apparently not. It's apparently a 6 Mafia game where we have no informative roles, which I find ridiculous.
We gotta fucking knock it.
What is an informative role?
I'm not scared to. I'm not scared, dudes. Please. I'm not scared to reveal my role now, since I don't think that what I do is going to be counted anyway. So let me put it up. Okay, this is gonna sound fucking shitty because I was fucking scared when Laura Croft, the name, came up, because I am the Tomb Raider Town. You are a town-sided grave robber. Twice during the night, you can steal treasure from a Mafia. But since Mafia can't loot anymore, I think my role is pretty much moot at this point.
Wait, what do you mean Mafia can't loot anymore?
It's a collector that's dead. So...
Okay, why do you think there's only one Mafia role that can steal items?
Interesting.
I don't know.
I believe this one
that sounds
too.
reasonable to me.
Found another one, guys.
I believe this role as well. Although you messed up when you said town.
Yeah.
That's a FIA.
Wait, how have you tried?
No, I actually believe him. I think it's very.
I believe his role too. I just don't think he's Town.
I can
just not Town. He's probably the same, but he's not.
I can check now. I can check
for him. I have like no.
Here's what we're gonna do.
All right, who have you stolen from?
So I didn't steal anything. That's
Why
the
not?
thing. Because I can only steal twice. That's what it said.
You really need to steal from someone.
Why? Because I figured that I can only steal from a Mafia, and I don't want to steal anything.
Wait. All right. I have the solution. Wait. I have the solution.
That's a slip. He just slipped. He just slipped.
From a Mafia,
He said that in his text it said he could only steal from Mafia, and now he just said he figured he could only steal.
Twice during the night. You can steal steal treasure from a mafia. That means that I figured that they can only steal
Should have
from
got the dirt from Ben.
All right. I have the solution.
It doesn't matter anyways. Kill me if you need to. Kill me if you need to, because my town role is no void anyway.
Your role is like a cop, dude.
But this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that I
don't understand why
we're gonna lynch Ben today, and you're gonna steal from RJ.
Keep Nan alive and like have him check or something. We're
I
not sure.
second
I don't
that.
want to lynch Ben today.
Tell me who to use my thing on.
JJ.
And I'll do it.
Use it on JJ or
I
Danimal.
seconded Ben.
Yeah, we don't know what Danimal does.
I really hope my role. It's so bad, but if you can get role blocked.
There's a formal on Ben.
Ben, whatever jar of dirt, I don't know. I think there's definitely a better item. I don't think that's.
Don't ever lynch
it.
RJ, escort Nan. Nan, steal from RJ. Escort Nan.
All right. I get 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna reveal something at the end of that 4 minutes. All right. So first
Are
off,
you gonna claim Mafia?
Is it your pants?
well, that maybe, but I'm gonna talk for my 4 minutes.
did I steal
Give me
from?
some space. I've been voting on what I think has been Mafia almost this entire time. The only people I didn't vote on was like what, Jenny and Tefin? Like I think that's it. Have I voted?
Sorry
on?
for busting your
I don't
Mafia.
keep track of the votes, but you know, whatever. The people I think are Mafia.
Why didn't you
like,
vote on Spectrum?
Did I vote on Spectrum?
No.
I don't think I did.
Why not?
Because like the Maltese Falcon thing, that was a little weird. I thought it might have done something.
He claimed it did
He
nothing.
claimed he did nothing, so he died.
Yeah, I thought that was incredibly weird.
You claim you do nothing, so you're gonna die.
Well, give me my 4 minutes,
noticing
and
a
then I'll
trend?
say something at the end.
How about you say it now?
You can give me my minutes.
Dude, it's his form. We'll stop speaking.
Yes, thank you. I've been speaking up for Storm since the beginning. Even before he outed, I was talking for Storm, saying that he was probably town. I've been questioning Dan. Has anybody even looked into Dan? Has anybody said anything about Dan?
I would rather be talking to Dan than you.
Yeah, I think
know,
Dan is
so
down.
would I. That's why I would rather.
I've said a
know.
lot about Dan. I think he's down.
I also think that RJ is probably Mafia. I think the confirms right now are Era, Banks, Slip, Storm. I think that's all the confirmed.
Oh, you hating, bro?
And Fear. And Fear.
Fear's confirmed.
Oh, and M. Sorry, and M.
Isn't Fear confirmed?
Yeah, I just
What
said Fear.
about Demon?
Isn't Demon
Demon's weird.
Wait, how is Fear confirmed?
Bank's confirmed.
I shot
Oh, you're
somebody.
David. Wait, that doesn't confirm her.
Guys, I have 2 minutes. Let me talk. So those are the people I would look into.
Sniper.
Nan, JJ, RJ.
JJ's
Those
down.
are 4 people to look at. Yes, Era, I'll take your question.
Why isn't RJ as Mafia blocking me or Stormslide? And
I have no idea.
Because I'm down, and I thought I probably would have blocked like Slip or someone, because Slip's like led the entire town. Like it would have been like
Yo,
everyone's.
feel free to roll block me. That's okay.
Here's the situation. Here's the situation. My item is actually not a jar of dirt. I've been saying that.
Oh no! Who would
To
have
take freaking
guessed?
suspicion off of me. I can bring one person back to life during a night.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we can't lynch him anymore.
If Ben is the third,
I don't
he's
believe
doing
you.
this to preserve
But it
paper.
buys you a day.
All right.
You should kill someone, have him bring him
I
back.
have no idea who to bring back to life.
O'Kane or Little Tip, they died the first night and they were killed by Mafia almost always, so they're confirmed town. Use it on one of them. The fact that you haven't even thought about that means you're probably full of shit. When you bring back somebody besides them and try to say you couldn't because they were somebody who was lynched, I will be very upset, and we will lynch you anyways. Has to be O'Kane or Little Tip. They died in night one. They're priority
agree.
kills. No one's claimed cop. I can't believe you had me shot.
Oh shit, what were their roles? We bring back whichever one was
You
Ben
played
Frank.
so
Never shoot me
scummy.
on night one again, Demon.
No, you bring back
You were
LTR.
Mafia as fuck day one.
No, yeah, LT and O'Kane, but what were their
Shit,
names?
I called. I
O'Kane was
claimed
built
voodoo.
with Franklin, I think.
I was trying to be scummy.
Yeah.
So
O'Kane was
We rescind this, we're not lynching him.
If Ben doesn't arrest someone, you kill him tomorrow.
Like,
Or if he messes Benny, yeah.
I
I
have
said November the
confirmed.
first time I got so paranoid because it was at the end of the formal and Daelin started talking right after I said November. I was like, oh fuck, really?
Yo, Dan, I'm gonna ask you to say Hypno tomorrow.
I have confirmed. I can't be role blocked. My role will
I'm in the
still take
formal is
effect.
over.
All right, good. Roll block him anyways.
Do it. Like
JJ,
it
push your
doesn't
rescind.
matter. It's such a bad role.
JJ.
I think you actually have to sleep with a
What?
man tonight.
Push your rescind.
You rescind.
Yeah, I'll resend.
Ben, what's the name of your item?
3, 2, 1. I still vote.
It's the Cradle of Life.
All right. Wait, None. You can. You can. Arrow should check Ben, right?
No, Ben's gonna confirm himself by resume someone.
You should check the fuck out of Storm Slide. That.
Okay, yeah, you probably could. I think what I have is an item.
He has a Fountain of Youth. He said he did. And Storm Slide. You should save Era so that he can tell us.
I have. I have
That's
been.
really good. I like it.
Of course it's good. That's why I got shot by one by the Mafia side.
Okay, we really
Yo, I just want to get something out there. Just because you shot someone during the day, Fear, you're not confirmed.
Yeah, Fear and
That's
Demon
all
aren't
that's
confirmed.
like-
This is a fun game. It's very possible for
it's very possible for there to be a
probably
David too.
unlikely. Fear is more likely.
What about Jade?
Isn't it more likely that one is Town and one is Mafia?
Yeah, it's possible. I don't like.
Let's kill them both.
Yeah, not right now.
I'm not killing either. I formed the Nan.
Dan, is it bad for you to tell us what you
I
do?
second Nan.
No, I would
That's actually okay.
Wait, hold on.
Give me accusation.
Flip, can you,
trash.
while you're accusing him, tell me why you think JJ's out?
No,
play.
this is my form.
I'll
I
talk
want
about
my
it tomorrow.
accusation.
I'll talk
I
about
want
it
to be
tonight.
able to defend myself. This is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, talk about it.
I don't believe anything about your play. I believe your claim.
Why in heaven's name? Why in heaven's name would I be so stupid? I already said.
So you
know
could say
it
this.
sounds fucking stupid. I was feared out of my mind when Benny was Lara Croft, but I am the Tomb Raider. That's as simple as it is. That's what I am. So I'm giving you what I am because I feel that that's the way town should go forward.
So
and I told you, and then suddenly everyone, while there was no suspicion on me, or at least not real suspicion on me, I would give myself up. It's ridiculous. Seriously.
Alright, so I have a secondary accusation. You said that you can only steal items from Mafia. Isn't that kind of like a pseudo...
Treasure.
Whatever. It's a pseudo cop check, because if you don't get any item back, that means they're not Mafia.
I have not thought about that.
Yeah, okay, that's ridiculous to me.
Why would that be ridiculous? Why would that be ridiculous?
Oh, well, what if he gets a town that got his item stolen, or a Mafia?
It's possible, but the fact that he didn't even consider it is really strange to me. You think about the conditions on what you have, and you ask...
That's actually like... That's a realistic assessment.
Why would I try to use? Okay, think about this. If I use my power, no, shut up. If I use my power on a town-sided roll, I would lose a power for no reason whatsoever. That's what I thought.
But you can use it on a Mafia. If you use it on a Mafia, and then you got an item, and then you know that they're Mafia because you were able to steal from them. And
yes, I understand your logic, Max. Okay, I'm stupid for not thinking about it. Sorry. It's just that never mind.
Who did you use it on?
This is a huge mistake. You can check me for. I don't have any items at all.
Here's something we could do. We could let him check an
Is this not an important question?
and have Era check him.
Is this not an important question? Who did you use
it's better to kill
night 1 and night 2?
Sorry, I didn't. I haven't used it because
He's got limited usage, so he didn't use it.
I've used it twice.
Okay, None. How are you supposed to get a confirmed Mafia that you could use on? Like, I don't understand.
I cannot confirm it, but I didn't want to go on like a wild goose chase because I thought I would be in this kind of situations where I could ask you guys and like town-sided say, okay, who we think is Mafia? Who should I use it on? Instead of just going randomly around town trying to steal items for no reason.
Steal Jenny's items.
So why wouldn't you use it on so I'm sitting here talking at night, all night for 2 nights. Why wouldn't you use it on somebody I'm sitting there calling Mafia?
Sorry.
Yes, Slip's giving you all his reads during the night. He's telling you who Mafia is. He's basically
this is really bad. I don't believe you.
This is bullshit.
Seriously, look. We are saying Benny is. You can look at my play. I haven't done any freaking thing scummy, and I think. Why would I be?
I think
this is so annoying to me because because I don't think of something you guys think of. I'm getting freaking lynched.
Man, it's not even like it doesn't have to do with your role. Like what have you gathered as town? What perspectives have you seen from people that are town? Give me something that are actually like non-fun game based reads.
Non-fun game read. Like I said, I really like Nine Gods. I've already said that because he at like the start of day 2 he was going around very seriously thinking, okay, what's what, and how he was not pushing, but at least saying what his mind was.
Yeah, JJ.
I have like Deck and Ben. I have like no reads on them. I haven't heard of
You
them
just
too
muted
much.
yourself.
I
Now.
want to
Time
lick
formal
those
is
I
up.
push.
Push the vote now in 10 seconds.
This is stupid, but whatever. That's my 10 seconds.
Okay, if you want to vote on none, put your hand up to the camera and leave it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. None, you're dead. None flips as Belloc, or Balosh, however you want to say it.
Like, running out of things to talk about the game. So, Matt's Hypno.
Yo, Slip, by the way, fuck you.
There's like a remote there's like a remote possibility that like Matt could be Mafia with like a Hypno of "you must say I am Mafia." I don't really believe it because I think Jan was Mafia. So I don't believe that world. So that makes Matt Town. And he died in the night. Let's adjust all this shit. He died. Jan got killed. Ben is claiming resurrection. Matt says no. We lynched none.
This is a really awkward night phase with Slip.
We can't talk yet! It's all Slip's fault! Fuck him.
Oh, so Banks, why do I think JJ's Town? Like, just his pushes mostly. Like, when he's pushing and, like, why. I generally agree. That's pretty much it. It's kind of similar with Dan. Like, when Dan speaks up, I like what he's saying. So, like, I'm basically down to wanting to kill RJ. Storm's probably gonna have to die soon, too. Although I really think he's Town, and I think there might be a world where he got a save on Era. Why do I think that? Because, like, it was kind of like I was saying, Era was claiming he was gonna check Jan. So Jan kind of wants to kill him so that he doesn't get confirmed as stealing items. Although, like, the weird thing about, like, the stealing of items this game is, like, nobody's claimed anything missing. So, like, is Mafia stealing from people who are dying? So that they don't get confirmed that there's a stealing role in the game? I don't know, it's pretty weird. Or maybe maybe the stealing is literally just on people they kill, so, like, the stealing is part of their kill action. That's not impossible. Although, somewhat weird.
I just want to say, like, this is a pretty cool role that's what Slip got, but if this is gonna be used for future games, I'd like limit the usage. Like,
so I don't get all night.
Yeah, like I'd limit it to like two usages. Like, it's not. Like
I don't think I'd limit usage. I think I'd limit time.
Yeah, I was gonna say just
maybe time. Yeah, like
length of
5-10 minutes of it. Yeah.
Oh man, that means night phase has to be a minimum that long, doesn't it?
No. That's just like he has 5-10. He has like 5 or 10 minutes.
Limiting it is probably a good idea.
Yeah, limiting it would be good, but I don't know. I like how you can just stay up all night. But just not every night, you know.
No, I would probably go like 10 minutes because night phases in fun games are kind of that long by default. So, like, if the night ends early, you just cut the person off. Like, sorry, night ran out. You're done.
Yeah.
If it actually like ends up less than that.
Yeah.
So people keep wanting to kill Fear, and I really think she's Town. She could speak up a little bit more, but like, there hasn't been a whole lot to say the past couple days of this game. It's kind of been on autopilot. I really liked what she said day 2, and I think the shot on Spectrum is a good one. On the bright side of life, I think Banks' town. I think what Banks said about 6 Mafia plus a res is reasonably true. Especially like if as town we've only had 2 additional KP. Yeah. Thanks Jan for the donation of a Lynch yesterday. Little temp. Maybe he'll get res tonight.
Oh.
We get a little temp or Arcane res most likely. It's the world that could happen. We shall see.
There are no good streams to watch on Twitch anymore. It's really annoying.
I know. I have that trouble at night too. Like.
That's why I run a bad.
Like I'm watching like Piglet right now, and it's just I don't know. Like League is just boring in my opinion. Like whenever I play rank, I just go in and like troll. Like that's why Bard is my favorite champion now. I just run around grabbing the chimes. And then I troll my team with the ultimate, like it's the best fucking thing in the world. Like in Dota, fuck.
Wrecked.
Got everyone?
Yep, I think so.
During the night, Stormslide, you die. Stormslide flips as Ponce de Leon. Day begins.
Fuck you for stealing my
I
item.
didn't check Storm.
Fucking
Direct
Mafia.
Mafia.
I want to read something real quick that I did not see before. It says it wanes over time, so I missed on the
My
chat.
item is stolen.
I formal Ben.
I accept this completely.
My item has been
Second.
stolen.
Let's shut up. We're gonna talk about a couple of things.
Formal on Ben.
You're gonna say rescind.
I rescind.
What did RJ just claim?
I am a role blocker. I am the escort kind of role.
I was there for that part. What'd you do last night?
I blocked Fear because I was gonna. The plan was to block Nan, but he got lynched, and I kept trying to ask Slip at the end of his formal like who to do out of Fear, JJ, and Nine Gods. But Nine Gods was Townie early on.
Wait.
Townie and
You role blocked the David.
What? She wasn't the David. She had a gun. No, that doesn't mean she's like the David G at all. That just means she had a gun. She should have been gunned by a gunsmith on like, they gave her on night 1 or something.
Unless
out
Mafia.
of all the other people, she was the most scummy. That was it. So I blocked her.
Unless Mafia tried to kill me again, I think there's only 1 KP. I checked Danimal last night, and he has 1 item.
Yo, so
Does my hair count as an item?
I fully accept.
It actually counts as an item?
I didn't read my
that's
item
your 1
properly. I made a mistake, and I fucked it up.
All right.
Yep. See you later.
I gotta show off the hair now, right?
So Jenny,
so
your
tell
item
us
got
what
stolen?
your power is, Dan, or
Yeah, what was your thing? Because you would seem pretty like excited about it.
Do any of you guys know the biblical story about
I think people should claim
Samuel.
roles today.
it's just like a biblical story.
Yeah, Dan has Samson's hair.
I don't know if any of you know the biblical story of
Samson,
Samson.
Did anybody try and take us to not lunch on
Has
yesterday?
anyone else had their items stolen?
At any point?
You can't steal his hair, bitch.
Okay, I've literally had nothing from the mod this entire game.
I didn't realize I was an item. I thought I was Samson.
JJ, don't you have to type C to kill people in the night?
Yes, I do actually, because I'm totally Mafia and I'm totally just like sitting around acting as Mafia. Thanks for outing me, partner.
Okay. I don't know who to lynch first.
Yo, I formal myself.
No.
Can I talk some more about my item that was stolen?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm so scared that this is like a jester.
Let Jenny talk.
Okay, so my item that was stolen from me this night is, as I said before, the Pandora's box that contains hope. And it says, if I wake up still in possession of my box, Mafia cannot win with parity.
Oh.
We've now been stolen from that, so fuck you, Mafia. Done.
How would we win though if they can't win with parity?
They have to steal her item.
So I think Danimal's not Mafia then, unless he can steal like after.
Do you really think Jenny's down?
I don't know. Like It sounds weird, but it sounds
I
like
mean, I
a
agree. It's just weird. It's a weird item.
It sounds like it's the
That's a terrible item to like fake claim.
I
Oh, my box
such
said
a
that
weird item.
Mafia can win with parry. Like, fuck it. That sounds terrible.
Dan,
That's pretty awful.
to help us anyway?
Can I?
Yeah.
No, my roll is really bad. My roll. Okay, let me put it this way. It would have been better if Slip had my roll and I had Slip's roll.
We've worked with a lot of people with bad rolls.
I would love to be able to talk freely, and Slip would get a lot of benefit out of my roll.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Also.
What? Do you just not want to say? Then I'm guessing.
I'm Samson. I'm very hard to get rid of without getting rid of my hair.
Oh.
What? This,
oh.
Okay, so you have to like steal some scissors and cut your hair first or something?
Yeah, basically.
So Ben, what was your excuse?
Does anyone else
I
see
misread my item. I'm supposed to use it early on because the power apparently fades, which is really stupid.
Oh yeah, you're so Mafia.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I formal myself again.
Do we have a gun?
Right.
Do we have a
One
gun?
single person in this game didn't read through what it said.
Do we have a gun?
Can we
No,
ask
I was just excited that it rezzed something. I didn't fucking read it. Feel free to kill me. I haven't used this now.
I
You
think
have
you might
like
be the last
one thing to read all of Night Zero, and you didn't read your roll. That
I read that I rezzed. I didn't read that the power waned.
So I think we killed Ben, JJ, Nine Guys.
This sounds like a
No, I'm
It's exactly like a Ben fake claim.
I did like as best I could. Like, I was gonna block Nan, but like he got lynched, so I just went for Fear, who seemed to be the second best option.
Let's
Like,
talk
But she's a
about
day Vigi. How does that make any sense?
JJ.
She was not the day Vigi.
What is your
I
thing?
shot someone day to day. My action is day
You had a
action.
gun. You had a gun.
Okay, where did I claim they give me a gun?
Here's not confirmed talent, but she's been pretty
Okay, so I suspect that
Storzek said he gave out items, and one of them could have been a gun.
He didn't say. Why would he not say he gave me a gun? I do. Oh yeah, he gave me a gun. That confirmed him too. Like, why would he get lynched rather than saying he gave me a gun?
Like someone who died could have given you a gun. Like, you know, we don't know.
And I just happen to know that they died instead of like, you know, and just then
It's just the fact, like, you could be town, whatever, but like the fact that you got given a gun and you used it on a Mafia doesn't confirm you as town, and that's why you.
Because he's an RJ. Like, try to keep up.
Yo, RJ, stop outing yourself. We're done. Our team is done.
All right. So does anyone have a gun or are waiting to get a gun?
Oh god.
JJ.
Alright.
So-
I'm just ready to ship this shit myself. Slip, Matt,
I
Jenny,
suspect
Town,
that-
kill everyone else. Eric could be in there too. Eric could be Town.
I suspect that in a case where the Mafia
I think in about 3 days, Era might get lynched.
Like it's just like so like a town. It could be a town role that like can look at items, but it's also
Mafia better kill me because I'll find out who has Pandora's box, and then you're fucked.
yeah, that's true. So
Don't
yeah,
check me,
I
I
think
don't
we
have
kill either JJ or RJ today.
Don't kill
We
me.
could go, we could go Ben too.
I've been trying to.
I like anyone outside my town circle. I'm
I've
down.
literally been trying to talk
Also,
today.
Demon claimed to be a Vigi. Like, I give, like, Mafia so many KP in my fun games, and Daelin does too. Having a KP in the night does not make you town, sir.
I think we have to kill Ben.
We do need to kill Ben. I agree. I formal myself.
I don't get why he wants to die so
formal
much.
I second Ben.
He's trying to like
Alright.
reverse push the vote, Ben.
Ben, I am killing you, and then
Thank you,
RJ,
Flip.
and then Demon, and then Era.
So
And then the game
here's
better be over.
here's my pirate's tale.
Push
I pushed the vote.
No. There's no pushing the vote. I'm telling a tale. It is the
You
ball
fucking
game, and
claimed
I'm
Mafia yesterday. I should have just lynched your ass
Yes,
yesterday.
you should have killed me because now I'm just going to tell a story.
Oh god.
That's how I knew you were Mafia
There was
yesterday.
There was this time.
Guys,
where
it's
he went
Benny.
across the
He's
sea.
Benny.
He went
I'm gonna
for all
go
the
refill
booty
my
he
beer.
could.
Don't.
But he only found.
I'm voting.
He only found the big booty bitches. He could not take them with him, for their booties were too large, and his ship could not hold so much. So instead, he went to hunt down what he could. He went for the women to take them, to conquer them. He went for
Daelin,
the
I'm gonna
treasure.
push. I'm
that
gonna
was
vote on
valued
him when
and precious.
Look.
But he sailed in troubled waters to the land of Twitch chat. And when he sailed to the land of Twitch Chat, the great and glorious land where everybody loved him, the dread pirate Ben encountered resistance and Kappas. And no, not the turtle kind, the gray-faced kind. He found them and he tried to fight them, but it only worked so well. He brought his sword, his mighty sword, to take them out, but it failed. He brought forth his mighty stein and tried to drink away the pain. It failed. And lastly, when all else failed, he took Pandora's box. And when he took Pandora's box to seal the win for his team, he felt joy because he plundered the greatest treasure of all. All the women in the world's hearts, except for one who now wishes to stab him. But that is understandable.
Ben, can you just say the words push to win? I mean,
Ben, hey, you sound like you're you sound like you're Jack Black from Tenacious D. And
I am Jack Black from Tenacious D, and this is the greatest story in the world.
Oh God, no! Please no.
Try to get the big booty bitches.
I'm always trying to get the big booty bitches. I'm just gonna go ahead and give a shout out to my fellow
I'm
pirates.
just gonna waterfall till the shitty formal's over.
You did good, Jan. As my teammate, I think 10 out of 10 stars. In addition to that, Teffin, you were amazing. All three of us together were just like the best team. I could not ask for more. I'd like to thank the Academy, the pirate schools, all my accent classes that I didn't pay for, and the last minute of my time, which is precious and valuable more so than all the treasure I've taken, including Banks's feather, which he thinks was Jan, but it was really me. I'd also like to thank Andy, for he gave me whatever item he had. I don't remember what it was, but he died. And I'd also like to thank the great Shark Putty, who is the greatest shark in the world. Like, this is the best story in the world.
Ben, if you're the last Mafia, I hate you.
Oh no, there is more. My story will go on. And I'm guaranteeing that this ship will sail until the end of time.
I swear.
And with 10 seconds left, I pushed a vote.
You get 20.
I knew you were Mafia yesterday.
Yes.
Same. I can't believe JJ rescinded.
If you wish, Ben, push his vote. If it's 10 seconds, if you want to vote on Ben, put your hand up to the camera and leave it there. In 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, great pirate captains.
Ben, you are dead.
He's
Go
down.
to sleep. Ben flips as Garrett.
Just Garrett, no last name.
I don't know if Garrett had a last name. I will look it up.
I'm like out of shit to say at night. Like,
Sing us a song.
Just Lynch.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Oh, these butts.
Lynch, RJ, and maybe Demon, and maybe Era. You guys shouldn't have killed Storm. He probably was getting lynched, although, like, if you have 1 KB, there's a possibility that, like, he gets some medic safe and you feel like a donkey, but I think if you don't kill him, he might get lynched. Although I really believed he was down. So Jenny's down, Banks is down. Mattish town, confirmed. So that leaves Dan, JJ, Dan, if you get to like final 3 might be on the table. JJ, 9 Gods, Fear, all I think are down. 9 Gods just had such a good day too. I think JJ's played town overall. It is what it is. Mafia should have a short night phase, that would be great.
Stop.
Nothing much, man.
What up, boys?
Shut up, it's Slip's time.
I'm eating spaghetti.
Off cam, show me what
I
you
hate
eat. Like,
spaghetti.
show me how you eat, boy.
He's eating mom's spaghetti. I got your back, Tevin.
Is that like a bad joke or something? Mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti, it's a rap, bro. Google it.
I eat my own spaghetti, and it's fucking great.
Not as good as mom's spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti.
So that's your mom's spaghetti.
No, that's his spaghetti. It's not as good as
I'm
mom's
asking
spaghetti.
Slip, not you,
Making
LT.
me hungry.
It's not as good as mom's spaghetti. That's his spaghetti. What Dan
Is
does.
that better or worse than your mom's spaghetti?
It's my mom's spaghetti. It makes my knees weak, arms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti.
Is she called Betty?
There's vomit on his sweater already. But on the surface, he looks calm already.
Oh, is he crying? I think
Just
he
drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. I don't even know.
Oops, there goes. Oh, no, that's the wrong lyric, but it's in the song. Oops.
Dying now. Everybody's crying now.
Man, I've missed something. Everyone.
8 Mile? You never saw
God,
the
I'm
movie 8
dead.
Mile?
Yeah, that's with like Eminem, right?
No, that's not with Eminem. That's with Billy Ray
8 Mile
Cyrus
is
and
with Eminem.
Miley Cyrus and Selena Gomez. Like
8 Mile is with Eminem.
Wait, is that his first or last name?
It's like the candy.
But is that his first or last name?
Like I said, it's like the candy. Like the candy man can.
But is that his first or last name?
I've already told you. Like the candy man can.
Okay.
I think we need to be
Dead
fair.
can be dead, live can wake up.
Yeah, see.
Alright, that's everyone. During the night, Banks dies again as Sydney Fox. 15 minutes.
Rip.
I asked the mod if I could loot my item back, and he said no.
So I checked Nine Gods, and he has no items, which is more Mafia indicative.
Mafia, yeah.
Is it possible that I don't have an item?
What's your role, Nine Gods?
Do I have to?
Yeah, you have to
they're
now.
relenting you.
Yeah.
Where were we to RJ?
Yeah, that too. Either one.
Okay.
I really.
I just want to point out that Nine Gods did not vote on Benny, according to what I have.
No, wait, make him say it now. Make him say it now before he can think of
I didn't vote on it.
Make him say his rule now before he can think of anything.
Nine Gods, claim your role.
I really don't want to claim it.
That sucks. It's time to win a game. Claim your rule.
He's thinking.
I'm not. Well, you didn't claim it. I don't feel like.
Second.
Just fucking
Accusation.
claim your role. What's wrong with you?
You're claiming it right now at the start of your forum, or we're just lynching you. There is no reason if you're town. If you're town, there is no reason to hide it.
I really am not going to claim my role. Sorry.
Why?
Okay,
Tell us
don't
why.
claim, and we all vote. Simple.
I pushed a vote.
Secondary accusation. Your formal was decent, and Andy thought you were town, which is basically saying you're mafia. So convince me you're town.
Okay, so let me put this out for a second. So Poop Deck, oh god, now I have to look back to all this shit. Okay, so Deck, you I think your day one, you said some fishy things. I really can't remember.
Explain why you don't want to tell us your role. It's fine if you don't want to tell us. Explain why.
I just don't think it's beneficial to town for to know, and I don't think it's a useful role, and I don't think it'll.
If it's not useful, then tell us.
There's nothing that you could claim that would be detrimental if you claimed. Even if you're claiming a medic, it's
like there's no reason.
He doesn't know what to claim.
Unless you claim the town that dies and we all lose, then I don't really think there's a problem.
He's the C4 if he claims all the town die and Mafia wins.
I don't think it's a good idea if I claim here because I kind of my thing says right here. If I say what it is, it's not the best thing that happened.
Oh, really?
You don't
Now
have
you
to say
say
what
that.
it is. Just say what happened.
I literally said.
Yeah, say what happens.
Like you don't have to say word for word or like claim the name.
Basically, all third parties die.
Oh, that's no
that's fine.
problem.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
awesome. Do it.
I went to
party. Third party.
Not Nine God. Like I think
I'm
you're.
sorry. That's
all
a
right,
shitty.
all right, guys.
Just concede.
I think
Just push the vote.
Okay.
Are you the leader of the third parties? If we
He's
kill you,
claiming
all the third
Cthulhu.
parties die? Yeah, exactly.
Why would
Is
that
this
be
the Cthulhu
natural?
shit again? Is this the Cthulhu shit again? Did we find Cthulhu?
I have 2 minutes of
Yo,
How did I not get?
Does anyone who visits Rivers the next day?
Yo, I'm just saying, like, I'd have culted the shit out of me. Like, if that was my role, I'd have culted the shit out of me.
Okay, so Slip is confirmed town, right? I thought for a while that Fear was confirmed town. I thought Arrow was confirmed. Slip disagreed. Poop is probably not confirmed, nor is RJJ. Now, he claimed Escort. That's probably not true. M is confirmed in town. I thought you were Hypno, but I'm pretty sure you're confirmed. Putty is confirmed with the stupid Pandora's box. Basically, Ben said he stole it from me.
How is she confirmed? How is Putty confirmed?
I don't know. I thought
You just said she's confirmed. Why?
I concede. I'm Mafia. I concede.
Alright, game is over.
Got him.
And there's no way one Mafia.
Nice job,
when
JJ.
John killed himself, I'm gonna win this game. And there's so many.
No, okay, so
You were dying in that
technically
formal,
say
so.
to Jan that you have to say it in the first 10 seconds. I thought he understood what Hypno was though, but so I probably shouldn't have mod killed him there, but yeah.
You have to, because like
I
if people
fucked
say
that
things,
shit
you
up
know,
and
I should have put down in the PM to him. You have to say the first thing you
The
said.
rules of Hypno are you say I am.
Yeah,
role.
but I didn't put it in the actual PM to him. I probably just should have.
And he said he'd never been hypnoed before.
What did he say? I thought he said I am Mafia, and then he said not.
No,
Mafia.
he said, this is really weird, but I am Mafia. So, like, if you're allowed to say other things first, the problem it creates is you can just say, I am Town, I am Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, just to let you guys know, Stormslide did save Era Night 2 or 1.
Yeah, I tracked him night 2 because I thought for sure he was going to have KP put on him, and I would have found out.
Can you reveal like Mafia and stuff? Everybody.
Roll reveal first.
Why did you guys kill Storm?
Oh my gosh.
I killed Storm.
Can we let the mod talk, please?
Sorry.
Alrighty. So the team was Non-Spectrum, Jan, Gods, Ben, and Fen. It's very interesting. Non was a lawyer, rolled as Belloc from Indiana Jones. Spectrum was the grave robber. He could take items from dead people. That's how his team got items. He was Hernan Cortez. Jan was a sniper, didn't get to shoot. He was the collector from Marvel Comics. Nine Gods was the framer. He was Smaug. Ben was the thief. He was Garrett from the Thief games. Garrett didn't have a last name. I looked it up. They never gave him a last name in the games. Fen was a godfather. Long John Silver. Town roles. Jenny had Pandora's box. If any time she woke up, still had possession of the box, and Mafia would have win with parity, the box kills Mafia, guaranteeing that they didn't win that day. Only that day, though. So if you Lynch wrong, Mafia would have still won. She was Indiana Jones. LT had Harriet Tubman's thimble from Morehouse 13. He was Arthur Copperpot from Goonies. He was the cop. Stormslide had Fountain of Youth. Ponce de Leon, he was the medic. Danimal had Samson Hare. He was Nathan Drake from Uncharted. He was a bleeder. Demon had the Infinity Stone. He was Star-Lord. Vigishot. Matt had the Magic Mirror. He was Jack Colton from Romance in the Stone. Hypno. Era had Heimdar's Vision. He could see people's items. He was Rick O'Connell from the Mummy series. Benny, Banks called it out correctly. I gave Benny the wrong paste bin, and that's why he claimed Fountain of Youth. He is absolutely correct. He had the Hand of Glory. He was Laura Croft. Hand of Glory told Benny who the Mafia was targeting with all their night actions, including who was getting lawyered. framed, and stolen, but he didn't know like whose name goes to what action. He could probably figure it out though. The coin of Illa de Morte was Slip. He was William Turner, Pirates of the Caribbean. He could also not be killed at night, by the way. Cloak of the Fire Rat was O'Kane. He was Benjamin Franklin Gates. He was the veteran. He did not alert the night he died, though. He didn't think he would die day one. If he did, he would have killed the Mafia. Storzerg was the magic lamp with Aladdin. He did exactly what he said. He could give out vest, gun, medic save, or cop check, one at a time. Fear had Excalibur. She was Alan Quatermain from King Solomon's Mines, David G. RJ was Tom Sawyer, who had Maui's fishhook. He was the escort. And he had Domovoy's Eye. He was Dirk Pitt from Sahara. Domovoy's Eye was basically like a lookout. Banks had Quetzalcoatl's Plumage, Kudrez. He was Sidney Fox from Relic Hunter. And JJ, I think the only person who didn't claim, who is still alive, had the One Ring, and he was Daniel Jackson from Stargate. The One Ring, if he was ever stolen, he would be told exactly who stole it, because it's his precious, and he follows it. So he'd know exactly who the thief was, like guaranteed. All right, you guys can mute.
So I checked myself night 0 to see what what alignment I was. I was a red check.
So
that was
fast.
Right.
Secondary win condition, Mafia. Your secondary win conditions was to collect the loot. Unfortunately, you tied. Here's what happens. Here's what happens. The Grave Robbers had 1 item. Ben was able to steal 3 items. However, Cub, who I didn't look to tell you yet, was Maltese Falcon. The Maltese Falcon is an absolutely useless piece of rock that everyone thinks is precious. It is -1 points.
Racked.
And he gave it to Spectrum.
Actually, no. Yes.
Wouldn't that be
Wait, so that means
That's why you said you had saved the game.
Yo, Daelin, that means my team got the most.
Nope, 2 minus 1. It's worth
No,
-1.
I didn't steal from him.
Spectrum.
Oh, Spectrum stole the Maltese Falcon.
Woo!
Right, so
Yeah, we won.
Team won. Ben's team won. The Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh,
there was 2 different Mafia teams.
There were 2 different Mafia teams.
Mafia teams.
Non-Spectrum and Jan were one team. With Gods, Ben, and Fen were another team. Fen's team, Fen was the leader. Fen's team were they could steal during the day. Jan's team were the Tomb Raiders. They had to steal at night.
I have a question because with this kind of game, it's so hard. I don't know, and I would like some advice on that. How in heaven's name am I supposed to claim anything?
Just make shit up, dude.
I honestly believe that with this game, if you started day 1, I love the game. I really love. But if you started day 1 and say, okay, guys, we have 30 minutes. Everyone read your role word for word right now. You would nail 4 of 6 of the Mafia.
Yeah, but that's not fun. That's not fun.
I have no idea.
I didn't even think about that. Until Benny read his paper, I was like, holy shit, I gotta come up with something. I had no clue to come up with something.
To this day,
was the best.
The best ever fake claim I've ever had in a fake claim was I had a it was one of the 3 gods in like Zelda game, and he came up with this damn shit. He was the grave digger, and he could like dig people's graves and like steal shit. He came up with this elaborate ass thing so that the other gods would not figure out who he was. It was the best fake claim I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen one that good ever.
You didn't see my game then with Ryuzilla.
And like,
how many people are gonna actually come up with that great?
It's not about. No, I'll give you some advice.
I'm asking advice on how should
I don't.
have anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Play town. Like forget about roles and shit.
I did.
No,
Exactly.
no. Because like I never claim. I basically like never claim my role in fun games like ever.
Well, Slip, you sort of have.
You slip. You would have to claim your role.
By the way,
No, but like I never claim.
Town circle. So I played.
I think if Spectrum gotten more votes, more than just 2, that wouldn't look as scummy. Like
I think a lot of people
don't
that
vote
vote
Spectrum
Slip didn't vote.
Like
Yeah, that's what I said. I was pretty sure I was getting sheeped, so when I didn't vote, I didn't know what to think about the
can't
vote
believe
for
you
sure.
thought you lynched 2 Mafia on day 1.
They both played terrible.
I don't know.
Benny was so honest.
Benny is so trolly.
How was he gave no reads in his formal.
The way
like
that Benny
nothing.
But
Also,
also,
had that logic. That logic is like a sign of like Mafia.
I did believe that it was possible he might have got the same role.
Dan, I was making shit up because I was totally not what I was.
I just want to say that Slip's role.
Yeah, but you claimed thief, dude.
Slip's role was exactly mine, except better in every single regard. I was a nerf version of Slip's role. This is like Dan claiming a real role just for once in a fun game. Just once. I don't even care if I'm Mafia. No role that isn't terrible.
Dan, what was your role?
If I get shot in the night, I die at the end of the next day.
Yo, I just want to say
I live
my
for
role-
one
my
day.
role was
Like,
basically,
oh my God.
Mafia asshole. That was my.
Alright, so
In the world we were living in, I think none of gods could have got
Claimed
good fake claims.
dumb. Nan, you claimed thief. Don't do that.
Yeah, but what else was I supposed to do?
I didn't know what to
Make something up.
No,
Claim mortician or something. Make shit up.
Yeah, but if I said like petition or anything else, people would go like, yeah.
I was gonna claim mortician, but if I'm gonna claim mortician, I would have had to come up with you are whatever, because no one said mortician. I had to come up with you are the temple monarch.
No, you don't have to say your
I inadvertently softened.
Don't say your
saying everyone else. Listen, I'm telling. I'll read it right for you, and they read it off. How can Mafia compete with that? If you're gonna read,
I've never read off my flavor text.
You didn't, but there were people that did. I do not personally. I think if you eliminate the ability to read it right off, that's a
agree with
little
that.
bit.
I think
That's what I'm
word
saying.
for
All
word
I'm
is
saying is I can't compete with whatever Benny said day 1. He read word for word, and I'm like, fuck. How do I come up with the language to make it believable?
Alright, so Banks made a fun game one time.
Yeah.
I was Mafia. I wrote out a flavor
I
text.
did.
It got me to
I
final
did
3,
as
and I
well,
won
and I
unconditionally
played
because I had no. Like, I won because I wrote out my own flavor text and abused the game of the mod.
I understand that
abused
it
the
is
mod game.
possible.
I remember
Like,
fake
you
claiming
can
a fun
balance
game.
four sticks,
You are
and
free to
have
do whatever the fuck you want.
aren't going to be as good as LT. You're instantly killing
I'm
more
God.
than half the
Zach
team.
just said I'm God. Like,
You are God, LT. But the point I'm making is,
In a fun game, it's expected.
I gotta sit there and I gotta use. I'm learning. I'm trying to get better at using.
That's what I'm asking.
This and
Well,
that.
can-
Yeah, I gotta come up with some kind of text to prove that I have a written.
Alright, so
that's all I'm saying. Reading
How
it
can I
straight
prove
format
that
should not be allowed.
So if you don't want to actually Google an artifact,
It's
you
not
can ask
even
the
about
mod for
that.
an artifact's name that's not being used.
It's
and
not
then
even-
just make shit up for it.
I'll say this again. It's not even about that. Like look at this game for example. JJ never claimed a role, ever. He didn't get lynched. He didn't even get pushed on. Like,
I
because he
even
played
asked him,
town.
People threw scum at me.
I'm like, man, I'm ignoring everything else about the game. Tell me what you've done that's telling me this game. You're like, well, yeah, you had nothing. I'm like, you're die. Just die.
I never said that she had Excalibur.
I pretty much lynched people who gave no reads. Like that's all.
I'll have
Like
you know that my lynch
Flip, you
was
say that.
completely
You say
unnecessary.
that. But you formal being.
And I played town
There
perfectly.
is 0 games I've been in that I didn't get formal for coming up scummy. And then how many times do I get lynched? Almost never, because I give good reads. And I did this time too.
The only reads you gave were at the end of your formal when I
Everyone was
asked you who was
saying,
Mafia.
I don't believe you have an item that does nothing. Everyone said, I don't believe you have an item
That's
that does
because
nothing.
it's a fun
I
game
got
and
lynched because I had an item, and my item did do nothing. I had the Maltese Falcon and it did nothing.
You gotta lie, bro.
I thought I was going to get a red check on night.
You did.
Wait, you were a cop, Andy?
I shot you.
No, but I was a
I got
tracker.
shot. You're right. You're right.
Stormslide. I basically confirmed Stormslide's town because I checked Slip night 1 with my tracking roll, and he was the only visitor to him, and obviously there's no KP or anything, so I knew Storm was legit. That's why I thought Benny was Mafia, because Benny had claimed Storm's role. That's why I said like Benny's confirmed Mafia.
Andy, what was your role again?
I was basically like a reverse tracker.
He was a watcher. A watcher.
A watcher, yeah. What do you call it? Yeah. I checked people in the night.
I'm a lawyer.
And for night 2,
I was a
checked
cop.
Storm's-
I was a cop. I was a
The
cop.
reason I didn't like you, Andy, is
I
because
checked fear.
you're usually as skeptical as I am about claims, and
The
you were
night
just
I
like,
died.
you were totally fine just like confirming demon and shit. I'm like, this is so weird. Why is Andy doing?
No, Daelin was always town. You think Daelin shoots Banks as Mafia?
Straight
in the
up.
night, just like, and then comes out with it the next day?
I think it's a very
That at all. Like,
yeah. Like if I was Mafia with KP, I would totally shoot Banks and be like, yeah, I shot
the
Banks.
thing is, when Stormsider basically claimed Medic and I knew he was legit, I checked him night 2 because I thought Mafia put KP on him. I would have got a red check on Mafia if he died in the night. Because nobody else
Did someone steal my item in the end or no?
Here's the thing I didn't understand from that game, right? How did I die one over an outed medic?
I don't know.
I was like, I was a vet.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why didn't I die?
I was a vet, and I was thinking to myself, night one, there's an outed medic. I'm not fucking gonna
There's two Mafia teams.
Then I die. I was
from the other
because there was two Mafia teams, right?
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
can communicate. With
So
Other team wanted
Hold on.
Actually, Banks,
I ended up voting on Coco.
the teams could communicate. Fen and Jan were the leaders. They went into an anonymous chat together, and they.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew they were together.
Mad with the god.
Fen would know.
That's why we used free note. I fucking knew there was a reason.
Against each other at the same time. The Mafia are trying to like get more items than the other Mafia team, so they had to like try to lynch the other Mafia too.
Yeah, the game was.
That makes sense.
Alright, let's just be honest. Like,
There was quite a lot of KP.
I really enjoyed this game.
what Mafia team killed me?
Were there technically 4 KP then while they were all...
I don't know who killed you, bro. Both of us. Sorry, LP.
I wanted to know what the KP situation was with 2 Mafia teams. Was it 4, basically?
It was 2.
2 and 2.
They each had one.
It was 2.
Anyway,
it was
so each Mafia team have
one team.
No, it was just 2.
There was 3 on both teams.
To 1 player left.
Alright.
So yeah, that's
So it
why.
could be as small as 2 KP
Right.
until 4, or as large as 2 KP until 2.
Alright.
Or 3, technically.
I'm going to bed. Cheers for the game, Daelin.
See, that was awkward.
I enjoyed
asked-
watching
Alright,
Slip
see you
struggle
again.
for words at the end of the night. So.
I find a good way to get it. I don't want one big team because Slip has gone over. He even said it day 1.
Yep.
Like, there's so many Mafia that only a certain number of, town can be wrong. So by splitting it into 2 and you don't know the other 3,
Yep.
because it was
That's
anonymous,
great
you don't know if that person is the other 3. They're hesitant to vote if they're really scummy.
That's awesome, actually. I love it, Daelin.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Kind of
It worked well, yeah. Slip pointed out.
Mafia.
He said a lot of Mafia were voting. Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
right.
it had to be true. Like I looked at it as like,
Out that got voted on.
That's true. But they didn't know that. See, the Mafia team could have voted on the other Mafia team, even in the world where Benny was Mafia.
God, I fucking like I didn't want to bring it up, but I'm like, Benny was so stupid with his claim. Like,
the point is that scummy people were voting on scummy people because there were 2 different teams.
what the heck? My phone just
The
reverted.
feather controversy was a little annoying, I'll admit it. I mean, it really sucked. I stole Banks' feather as he died. Like, it really sucked.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize
I want
what
Slip's
I
opinion.
said was mine was
I
bad.
trusted Ramses' read. Ramses said Banks should have survived because the KP goes first before the item's stolen.
Yeah,
In Epic Mafia, you are aware that you have a gun at the start of the day, so an item stealing occurs after death. It's the way I've always understood it.
It's really unfortunate.
Wait,
because-
could you not have stolen from dead people?
Probably fine that way.
No, we were the alive steal. They steal.
Who killed Banks again? That's really peak.
I killed him at the
Spectrum
end.
stole
Wait.
from corpses
Well, that's okay.
and stole from a living people.
Just for the overkill, you know?
How is my phone not
Is this
rebooted
human
anymore?
locked?
What the fuck?
It was actually really interesting because if you think about it, there's like 3 KP because in a fun game, everyone's a role. 2 people die and 1 person loses their role. Sure, they're still around as a vanilla town. So if you guys hadn't been stealing from the people who are dying, there's more vanilla town running around, no more power rolls. You basically get rid of 3 power rolls a night.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what I'm doing.
Daelin, can you unlock the Zoom?
Got my item stolen. I lost
How
my
many
power.
times did someone actually get to use someone else's item?
Daelin,
This game?
Daelin, can you unlock?
Like
I was trying so hard to use the Pandora's box, he wouldn't let me.
Did you actually have to steal Daniel's hair to kill him?
It would be so nice if you had like.
He was a
Like,
bleeder.
I asked him like 5 times, can I kill myself with the Pandora's box? Can I kill myself with the Pandora's box?
Yo, I loved how Jenny lied about half her roll. Like I was fucking boss.
That was really good.
I did that a lot in a few fun
She
games.
didn't
It's
lie.
important.
They did. She lied about half her roll.
She said she had Pandora's box.
Well,
but
she left it
didn't
out.
say
She
was
left
in-
it out.
Yeah.
Like she didn't say it was.
She
in it.
said it had that. They
She said
couldn't
it had
win
to
with
do with
parity.
numbers, which was true.
No, she said that Mafia couldn't win with parity, and that was it. But she didn't say that it killed a Mafia instantly if it ended up being on parody day.
Well, of course
It
not.
didn't stop the win,
Why
it
would
just
you claim
prolonged it by a day and giving towns.
That's what I meant. I was like,
I do have a question, Daelin.
I said I don't understand how we could win if.
Hold on, I have a
it's 4 to
question.
4, even if
Daelin, how does Slip ever die in this setup?
He didn't.
Get Lynch.
He couldn't die in the night.
From him, Ben.
Steal my item?
Like, but the problem about it is, why do we think to steal his item? Because if I think steal his item, like, doesn't that sometimes mean that I talk during the night, or just
No, I think
Just don't wake up.
Don't use his item.
It's really awkward. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, just don't stay awake.
Okay, so
just turn your camera.
Beginning in each Mafia like little chat where there are 3 people each, there was a Google Doc in the topic that you clicked on, and I even told you guys to read it. And it says in there, some items are one-time use items. Mafia can use these items. Mafia cannot use anything that's not one-time use. Slip's item is not one-time use, so you can't use it. That's why you couldn't use Pandora's box either. Well, you could.
That'd be so awkward. If
No, I wanted to.
Yo, Ben opens Pandora box.
No, he pops up there like, "Hey guys, by the way, I took
the Domovoy Eye. You can use the Domovoy Eye.
Yeah.
No one was claiming their item being
Yeah,
stolen.
that's what was so weird. I brought that up the day before I died. I was like,
some people who were dying, and I didn't.
Yeah,
make
I
it.
stole the item from Banks who died. I stole Andy's item and he died.
I presume the other Mafia team put KP
Why
on.
didn't you ask Finn who they
You
were
can't
killing?
talk to the other Mafia team.
You know who to steal from.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
have to ask Daelin. Will you
Ben's
get
team
told
probably
that
stole
your
my
item
item,
was
and the other
stolen?
team
Because
probably
no one had saying that.
So
yeah, how open
all
was
the
it?
Mafia
Yeah,
time with me
yeah.
night too.
The thing is that Demon killed Banks. That was the problem there.
But basically, this game is best to claim that you've been stolen.
Could the Mafia teams kill each other in the night?
No.
So Ben could have res themselves.
No, Ben didn't have a res.
No, if he had stolen it from Banks.
No. Oh.
If I stole it first.
Wow, Demon, that actually worked out really well then.
Yeah, it was very
prevented
coincidental.
Ben
If
from
Demon
getting
didn't shoot
like-
Banks, and then Banks died the next day.
Banks.
If you stole from me, and I did not die, I would come out yelling that if anyone gets res during this game, they are Mafia and they stole my
Yo,
item. And then
that's
when
what
you
I
get
said.
res, guess who dies? Like,
Yo, then you'd have to hear 2 of my stories.
Well, then we would get another case.
Oh shit.
We would get another
Oh my god.
I love how Slip's like res LTO okay. Then when I died in the night and I softed cop in a weird way on Storm's.
Yo, fuck you, you're soft.
I can't believe Stormslide lived so long.
Yeah,
I
why
knew
did-
that
why
was
did-
lied.
I do want to hear from. I want to hear from the Mafia why they didn't kill me.
Okay, so I'm
Who
gonna
was
explain to you.
fighting?
The reason why I thought you didn't die was because Benny said he stole your item. So I was under the impression the first day, like that when Benny came out day 1, when he said he stole your shit or whatever, that you couldn't be a medic anymore. That's what I thought, but I wasn't the leader.
I'm the one who said that he stole my item.
Yeah.
So I thought you couldn't heal anymore. So that's why I didn't say.
Evan was leader of the thieves. Did you think the other side was thief, even though the name of the leader was Tomb Raider?
Well,
Like there's Tomb Raiders and there's Swindlers. Swindlers are the thieves. Tomb Raiders are the grave robbers.
How exactly did that work? Can you go over that again?
Swindlers had a
Oh.
thief on their side. The Tomb Raiders had a grave robber. Spectrum was a grave robber. Ben was the thief.
So Ben
they could
stole.
steal from They could steal the items. Spectrum stole off dead bodies. Ben stole off living players. So Ben could potentially get rid of more roles, while Spectrum was just like picking up what you guys lynch, basically.
But it turns out that I stole like everything from people who died, so it just sucks.
Yeah.
So instead of
basically,
reducing the town's
kind of
roles,
screwed that
thus reducing their power, all he did was steal from the people who were going to die.
That's what she said.
That is basically a second grave robber.
But it didn't work, so no.
Yeah, I didn't get to do a
We
lot
got
with
the secondary win con though, boys.
Hey, I won my secondary win con for our team.
Yeah, Ben carried it.
Do you guys want to hear?
But then we lynched you all and took it all back.
You couldn't take it back. Jenny confirmed.
So what was I supposed to do last day after Ben died?
I was expecting you to make up a roll.
If you didn't
The
get
thing was,
pushed
is if you had killed Era, you might have been okay.
Yeah, when Arrow said that you had no item, it was really awkward.
I think you were dying either way. Like we were.
Yeah, well, they asked the day
You
before.
and RJ.
Well, no, that's the thing.
No, I think RJ was getting lynched
Yeah,
then.
RJ was next, followed by.
I don't think you would have won that game. There were
JJ.
too many confirmed towns.
Yeah, I mean, I could have prolonged the day.
Well, I don't know, because Slip wanted to lynch quite a lot of people ahead of him.
Wait, Slip would Slip get the final 3?
Yeah, we would never kill him.
Oh,
You
you
can't kill him.
Yeah, because nine Guts couldn't steal items, and he couldn't kill him in the night. So.
I only can frame people, and my thing doesn't do anything because all the cops are dead. So I like frame Demon and stuff, but no one can check Demon.
I would never check Demon like.
Frame
No,
Demon.
it would have been better to
I'm
fear.
sorry.
The fear frame would have been better in my opinion because she was the one that was doubtable.
I told MMP I should probably give
It was
Mafia
very
something they
fun.
can claim, like an item, even if it doesn't do anything. But
Yeah, that would have been lovely. I mean, I had my jar of dirt, but it only worked for so long.
That was
Claimed it did nothing, dude. Like, come on.
I don't know what I'm supposed to read.
Ben, I was probably killing you.
Like,
if we didn't
That's
lynch,
pretty bad because that's a
if we didn't lynch Stefan day 2, I was lynching you day 2.
you should have claimed it being like you can go inside the jar of dirt.
How many times have I wanted to lynch
Or
Stefan?
for 2 uses, and you can't die within those uses. Like you jail yourself twice or something.
Era and I formal Tefan in the end.
Like a medic save on yourself.
Hey, okay, Daelin, why didn't I get Stor's vest? That he uses magic lamp after or something?
We tried killing you once.
I saved him. Hey boys.
No, he's talking about the day that they
Store.
left store. Why didn't the vest show up on Era's check?
Items are given last, right?
Ah.
But I didn't know items are stolen last too. I thought stolen comes before.
Okay. Whatever. Like All Star was trying to do is make Danimal mad and make Storm
I have
mad.
no clue what Storm
So,
I thought Storm was third party or something. I couldn't figure out
Storm
was what he was doing.
What's I want
Dude,
to hear.
It's just I can make shit up easily, but I don't know. I think it's easy as crap to make stuff up.
There's all these random items, and all they're from different series. Like,
Exactly.
Some like I have no idea what to pick because I don't know if I pick.
Just Google Indiana Jones and find an item.
Just pick like a lower based item.
It
doesn't matter, dude.
Even
But to go for it.
know their
Then you
item.
just ask Daelin for an item that's not used.
They should.
Like,
They should.
I didn't know.
like
Just
I
don't-
always.
Don't
I'm
even
like-
claim an item. Just claim what you do. Like,
Yeah. Fuck the item.
Okay, so
Like I never in fun games. I never
see what you
claim
guys are saying,
role,
but
name,
I
item,
have
blah
to
blah
know
blah. I just
you
claim
guys
like
are
what I do.
All right.
If you match, you have
All
to roll.
right, we get it. You guys don't know how to fake claim. Like, it's not hard. You just make it up. It's fine. If you don't know what to do, just ask the mod. They can sometimes give you one. Like, honestly, fake claiming is just about you want to make something that sounds like believable, but isn't
Like a jar of dirt.
provable. Yes,
Yeah.
Ben's fake claim. His first claim was good enough. You could have claimed something like that. Like your Spectrum, your fake claim worked. His second one was provable, so it didn't happen. And Putty is gonna tell us.
You liked it, Tefan. You liked it.
okay,
Send,
I have a short joke before you go on, because then I'm gonna putter off out of here.
You said putter. You said putter.
Anyways, a rich millionaire decides to throw a massive party for his 50th birthday. During the party, he grabs the microphone and he announces to his guests that down in the garden of his mansion, he's got a swimming pool with 2 great white sharks in it. And he says, I will give anything they desire of mine to the man who swims across that pool. So the party continues with no events in the pool until suddenly there's a great splash and all the guests of the party run to the pool to see what's happened. In the pool is a man, and he's swimming as hard as he can. The fins come out of the water, the jaws are snapping, and this guy just keeps on going.
Keeps
the
on
shark's
paddling.
beating on him, but he keeps on going. He finally reaches the end, and he gets out of the pool, tired and
Banks.
soaked. The millionaire grabs the microphone and says, I'm a man of my word. Anything of mine I will give. My Ferraris, my house, absolutely anything. For you are the bravest man I have ever seen. So, sir, what will it be? The millionaire asks. The guy grabs the microphone and says, why don't we start with the name of the bastard that pushed me in?
Oh, dear.
Alright, so I kind of want to talk about.
That took too long to execute, but still 8 out of 10.
I kind of want to talk about the claiming thing.
8 out of 10.
One time I was
dumb,
what game was that? I think it was an Adams game or something. I was a town-sided like gravedigger, and I basically stole the rolls of anyone who died in the previous cycle and was able to use it for that.
Was it a one-time use or?
I got to use it was a no it was I got to use it every night. I got to use it
It's
on-
like an amnesiac, but amnesiac's only a one-time use. I've
Yeah,
gotten that before.
Except for I didn't get their role. Like I got what their role was, and I got to use one use of it. Or if it was a gunsmith or something, I got to and they already used both guns. I got no use. But the way I claimed it was I claimed I was mortician, and I just got roles back, and I slowly built up to what it was because I didn't want that was a game with a lot of really overpowered roles. And by claiming mortician. When I claimed mortician, people were like, "Oh, his role's kind of shitty." Like Daelin remembers that game.
I remember someone claimed mortician in a role reveal game.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I've seen two people claim mortician and being lynched like on the spot. It's like
That's because they probably claimed in a role reveal game.
like mortician, you die.
When I heard I could only heal from the dead, I said, okay, I'm gonna go with, mortician, and I'm gonna say I checked and stuff. Did that?
That didn't work out, did it?
Well, the problem was on day one, Benny reads his thing word for word, and like, fuck, there's no way I'm gonna come up with a text that says ye all ye whatever in that kind of talk that Daelin said it. And I was like, fuck that. I need to steal an item and claim that's my item. Because that's my problem. My biggest problem is not fake claiming. If I fake claim in a normal game, I can say I'm cop, I have a check on this, a check on this, I can try to defend it. But the minute people started reading their things word for word, now I have to
say it. No, I'm not reading
my thing. My thing was, you are Tomb Raider Mafia. So now I got to come up with something else, or I could just say Tomb Raider of Town, but I didn't think that was going to sound good.
No, that was me.
You are the grave robber. During the night, you choose one dead player. You steal any item from that player. So I was like, I need to come up with the technology and.
So you
when
could have just replaced words within that flavor.
I used his text.
No one read their role word for word.
No.
He was the only one.
People read their role word. At least 3 people read their role word.
A lot of the times, if I'm Mafia, a lot of the times I take the flavor text of my original role. I just flip everything. I flip it to what role I want to fake claim. I flip it to town or third party in case that one game.
I guess LT, I guess you are just a lot more experienced than because it's very hard to be
claiming that it's a fake claim situation and you just got to get better at it. Well, I'm saying that a fake when people are reading word for word, that's not the same as a fake situation.
Here's the thing:
you don't have to claim your flavor text.
I think in Spectrum, nobody makes
everyone who claimed their flavor text and said it easily. It was like.
I have a question, Spectrum. What's the difference between claiming cop and reading your flavor text? Because you
What's the difference?
Okay, let me just put it.
I have a greed check on Fen. I can tell you why.
Let me put it to you like this.
But using the words that Daelin uses that matches up everyone else's is a different situation.
Let me put it in this situation. So the mod messages you, you're cop, and you say, "Well, I'm cop." You just read your fucking text. And then you're Mafia. What's the difference between saying instead of saying I'm Mafia?
That's a terrible example.
It's not. Like you guys are biased because you're Mafia.
Well, that's what I agree. I'm biased because I'm
yes.
Mafia.
You guys are biased because
you're not over here having to have come up with that.
You're biased because you're Mafia because you're not objectively looking at what happened.
Games.
Okay.
Fuck regular games.
Demon claimed Vigi. That's it. Just claimed Vigi. Shot Banks. Never got asked anything else. We never knew the name of his item. That's what I'm saying. Like all you have to do.
That's because the world
it doesn't matter.
It's on day one. Banks doesn't matter. So who's demon wins?
Your argument is that you can't.
And say I'm medic and I'm
for the wrong reason.
Then
Spectrum,
you guys don't look. But if I have nothing to give,
your argument is that you can't claim cop because you have to have all this shit to read. 2 people claimed the roles without reading a single thing. Your argument is that you can't claim because you have to have all this extra information.
Okay,
incorrect.
I agree with that. I could have claimed.
Lie. Your job is Mafia.
I mean,
misinformation to
I'm bulletproof.
That's why when I plan a fake claim as cop in a regular game, I just plan it to provide as much misinformation to town as possible.
Okay,
I'm bulletproof.
Let Daelin talk.
If I had to if I had to think up of a way to make your role without giving away other roles, flipped it to town, you know there's a grave robber in the game because you are the grave robber. So you know that in the game, quote unquote, there's still someone stealing items from players. So now you are the, say, Undertaker. You get to the items before the grave robber does, and you take them, and now you put them away, you stash them away so that the Mafia can't steal them. Because you know that there's points. Mafia had points, and you know that you steal dead bodies. Yeah. So now you just flip that and say, so I'm preventing Mafia from getting the items by taking it before them and giving them to their next of kin. I am the Undertaker.
See, I would have claimed it. I would have claimed it.
Some people might actually, and then depending on
that's not bad at all.
Prove it. I guess Era could technically prove it because Era asked me if he could take dead bodies. I'm like, all right, fine. So if you say I already took Cub's item and gave it to his next of kin, and if he takes Cub next night and comes out, Cub died with an item, or he claimed he died with an item, he does not have an item now. So I think Spectrum's real.
I would have claimed Era's role for nighttime, for like dead people. Like that's what I would have claimed there.
Okay. Hey Daelin, I have to say, I think that's a really good point on like you can flip around your roles, but I feel like since not all of us are I didn't really know what we were playing at first with the fun game. I didn't know what the theme. You said it was pirates and stuff, but then we have items in this game like Excalibur, where we have stuff from the Mummy.
You said it's a treasure game.
It's right. I understand. No, I understand.
That's why I got stuck.